It should be it.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like it's good.
Oh, I need to subscribe to it.
We are the Clitaster. I mean, Critaster.
Banned in the first 7 seconds.
Wait, so I can show one nipple?
Well, the algorithm probably wouldn't pick up as a nipple if you're actually asking, but no.
PHE. Let's do the name. I don't know everyone gets.
Great. This is how it depends on how you spelled it on YouTube.
Can't change the name and fuck up the brand.
What are we gonna do?
That's how we're supposed to make 338 million.
What are we gonna do with all that merch?
Yeah. Boxes and boxes.
T-shirts and
straight to the fire.
koozies and
Don't tempt me with designing stupid t-shirts for us. I haven't done a face shirt in a long time, and I found out there's a place you can get like your like somebody's face, but it'd be Hawaiian.
Oh yeah.
it's great.
My coworker.
It's live, but I don't know where it's at.
What's the name? Is the name of the account? You tried to make it a Critaster?
Yeah.
It's on the internet.
My coworker's
It's funny, I'm not getting anybody by that name.
I know, that's
found a place that did like that. They put their people's faces on the thing, and she got a one piece and got his face on a one piece, but he got a big beard, so like from here down it's just hair. Like
Crit. I can't spell.
It's Catastrophes 958. For some reason, we got a 958.
that's
but I
all
think-
the other catastrophes around.
Yeah, I think I can remove that though. So
Oh god.
try looking up that.
9.
Catastrophes 958. No. YouTube doesn't let you search for like a name.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to find. Oh, can I say ass?
Yeah, you can first.
Okay.
As long as it's got
The
a.
adult
Wait.
content
Yeah.
for adults that like adult things.
Try doing at Critastrophes.
I was about to ask if there's some kind of.
I think it's.
Oh, yeah.
I just changed the handle, so I took off the 958. I don't know how fast that's gonna happen. But
There it is.
you found it.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
I think
C.
Yeah, I didn't know YouTube did ads either.
no, I didn't. That's actually. I remember now. That's a new thing that they started doing.
Sorry.
I'm still on
Crit as trophies.
Are you doing the at symbol first?
IES?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's ES.
I don't know.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
No, it's good.
You have to
TROPHIES.
put the at symbol in front,
Okay.
and then 958.
I saw the 958.
I didn't do the 9.
I didn't do it either, but it's still there.
Yeah, I didn't do it either. And
Let me see
I
if
got
I-
it.
Oh, that's
Yeah, what else is named?
Let me see your phone.
Yeah, sure.
I can't see it from here.
I'm sorry. Kings, you almost said it. We both said sorry at the same time. I'm just kidding. You don't want me to say it.
That's so weird. It's totally not coming up for him.
It's probably because it's blocked because it's adult content.
My parents still have parental control on my Google account.
Mom.
Mom, I'm trying to get into the stream that we're running.
You're looking at men's nipples.
It's funny, for me, it was right above this video. Like, it was right here. Well, hell.
Maybe because I have premium. You're really
Maybe because you were already subscribed.
Actually, that could be a thing.
You don't look like it. I would say.
Don't go see my YouTube
I would say certain.
Hot bobs and machines.
E-girl with butt plugs.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Tom search history, my bad.
That yeah. No. It was slime videos and girls' butts. Yes.
What?
That was
Yeah. It was basically like I can look at the analytics for my shorts, which are basically just like meme videos. Like they're just literally like trash videos. So, was that?
You don't wear shorts.
Yeah. But
No, it's a good one.
but they're like really just trash videos, and I went to the analytics to see how people were like finding those videos, and apparently in the search feed for my videos, was you're fine. Girls' butts and slime videos were like how people were finding my video, or like what they were searching and then delivering to my video.
Do I need to adjust this?
That's so weird.
Slide it.
No, it looks fine.
2 inches.
Nah, you look fine.
Maybe you're focusing on like the skippier outfits of the.
No, it wasn't even that.
That's what other people
Eyeball
are looking
tracking.
for to arrive. Eyeball tracking is like.
Yeah, but those keywords have to have some sort of.
You would think.
Unless he's typing
I've looked
in
up other
smiley,
ones though,
playing
since
and
then.
then girl watch her butt go like.
It is
you know, like-
completely random.
Okay.
Like here I can pull up one right now, and it's just gonna give you like the most.
I mean, it
random,
sounds like Google or YouTube Analytics is broken. Is what it sounds like.
for shorts. For shorts, definitely. Like here, let me just pull up.
Is that shit powered by AWS or are they doing their own API?
They do their own.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't find it.
That's crazy. It does exist.
And I break every technology.
They do exist.
So for this one, the top one was Smite, so that's fair.
Okay.
However, right after that, 49ers, Balkans.exe, Butterfly Cut, Cliff Jumping Fails, Cormani McCallan, I don't know who that is,
Wow.
Country Club Adjacent, Dark and Darker, Dove Hunting, Everybody Want to Be a Bodybuilder, Femboy,
I'm telling you!
Good Dog,
I am
Good Dog Guardians of the Galaxy, Grizzly Bear vs Silverback Gorilla.
Where are you finding this?
It's my analytics for my video. So like,
Oh, why?
people search for that, and then
Only two
YouTube
of those-
just kind of shuffles it.
Only
through.
2 of those make sense. The rest are fake.
Dark and Darker kind of makes sense.
Fanboy makes sense.
The 49ers, and maybe if you want to say like
Maybe you meant
my gaming, if you took it as like, oh, like somebody's like getting mad at the game or something like that, and you took it as like a sports thing. But like some of those just makes no fucking.
But there are people who search for that, then click on your video.
No, it's basically what I'm assuming is they search for it, and then when they're scrolling through videos, that's when mine passes their feed.
Yeah, which is why
I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure how the analytics.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts are
We play
pretty
D&D,
weird.
and I'm
Yeah.
understanding less and less about YouTube.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
It's
that.
fascinating, but we can literally
Because I
talk about
think
it all day.
things changed for me once I started waking up early again. So like, as
Yeah,
we're
we're not
10:30, 10:45 is
Yeah.
about when we'll wrap up. So it
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
us a good 2.5 hours or so. So as far as we know, we're live.
Oh, we're definitely live.
We're definitely okay.
We found it.
Okay, so last session you guys went back to town, cashed in your goods from the previous adventure you were on, where you went to investigate the farm, and turned out that there was some kind of demon worshipping going on there. When you got back, you decided to check out a burial mound of these barbarians in the area that were recently discovered. Some of the other barrow mounds in that area have been looted already, but this one seems like it hasn't been. So you followed the river, the Guardine River, northwest, the Brandon.
I can't unhear it now.
Guardine River up northwest, and at the bend is where this barrow mound was seen by some loggers. On your way there, you heard some chanting, and you decided to check it out and found a family of cyclops. Cyclopses. Cyclopean. A bunch of cyclopses up there, singing, chanting, living their life. And after a little scare where they thought you guys, were invaders and they went after you, Jerry decided to try to engage them in conversation and found out that they were willing to trade. They just, are a little bit territorial and want people off their property. So you traded some tools and some blades with them for, what did you get? You got some rope from them
Rope and grappling hook.
and a grappling hook. Yeah,
Smith's tools with the rope, my dagger for the grappling hook.
good stuff.
You passed me that one of the birds.
And then
Oh, yeah.
headed to the barrow mounds where you saw a few of them that had been opened already. This one has not. So under this fallen arch was a large flat rock that you moved aside and saw this basically a shaft that went about 25 feet down into the hillside.
I'm trying so hard not to say.
And climbed down the bottom on some ropes you had secured from the top. As you started down into this tunnel deeper into the barrow mound, you found the hallway had a pit trap in it. Got past that and saw this room, pretty large room with a dozen sort of skeleton guards. If you could almost picture like the terracotta warriors, and like the old Chinese thing that they have. It's similar thing. The skeletons were lined up. As you guys entered the room, they moved in to attack and chipped away at each other until you guys finally got the upper hand on the skeletons. And you also realized that there were skulls mounted on each end of that room, and they were the skulls of stags. Stag head with the big antlers were inscribed with some runes that were protecting the undead warriors that were protecting the barrow mound. So once you took out the skulls, the battle got easier for you. So I have you guys in this room. Well, no, just leaving this room. I think I got a little ahead of myself.
I don't think we showed whether we're going down the path.
We
or
did.
the steps.
I thought we headed up steps.
So that's okay. So I put down a map like kind of one room ahead.
Is that the one on the steps?
So you guys are in this room, and behind you came in from back there, say.
Yep.
Looking ahead, you see another room, and beyond, that's what you would actually see ahead of you is.
Okay. So we're still back here,
Yes.
deciding whether we're going straight or decided to go up.
No.
This option be a dead end.
Up the stairs.
We're thinking
Yeah.
up. It's just
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Like, they were protected.
We headed up the step.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's where we left off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me switch this out real quick. In that room ahead, this is what you saw. You saw some kind of structure. I think when
pyre.
Zach said it was like a pyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, looked like a wooden, kind of loose wooden structure, and a staircase also in that room. So, switch this out real quick. Boom.
Discord. For the YouTube channel.
Oh, bet. Thanks.
Thank you. That exists for you.
Did anyone write
404 not found.
You were not
down, did last time we spoke, did anyone write down how much we had for the Brandon purposes? Because it's nice that we gave him a cut and everything, but if it's just not going to get a cut,
XP wise, he's up where we are. Gold wise, I forget.
I think it was 283.
282 was the XP.
282? Okay.
And then we got a little more gold than XP, was it? Oh no, it's 1 for 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 for 1.
It's 1 for 1. Oh no, we got more XP because we did a couple of things.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah.
XP for your tasks,
Right?
basically.
So some of the
75.
We got a little bit less gold.
Yeah,
So it was like
26.
We got 282 XP.
Okay.
Tom put it in the
And-
Discord.
Yeah, we got 206 gold.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I have 282, and then I have
Okay, I was just
some
making sure.
more gold.
Yeah, 'cause I bought a potion, so I'm not at max gold.
And I had a night with some survival day Sally.
All right, so you guys head up this staircase, and the staircase empties into a fairly small. You see there is open, but the coffin in the game is closed. It's a gray stone, basically a sarcophagus. Carved on top is the head of a stag.
Stag head boys.
Stag. I guess.
Gems in the.
I guess-
Are you approaching the coffin then?
No.
Wait, guys.
Looking from my eye, looking from a distance.
No, it looks like it's all stone, like a bas relief.
Okay.
I am gonna
Jump
look.
the gun on that one, sir.
I'm gonna look around the walls to see if there's any holes in the walls, like
Mhm.
anything that can fly out.
Mhm.
So wisdom.
You can look around. As you peer, I'm assuming somebody brought light.
Yeah, I have my lantern.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay.
17. Let's go.
All right, you would know it if there were some holes there. That's right, you did see holes.
In
in
the
Yeah,
other
that's it. Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah, forgot
I'm
that
like,
detail.
there's gonna be holes, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe some other traps.
Not here.
But not here. I'll go up to the sarcophagus then.
Okay, somebody want to? The room is rather small, so that's why it's represented there.
Yeah.
So who's heading up? Who's heading in? What are we doing?
I'm still on the stairs. I'm hanging back.
No
I'll
holes
kind of just stand in the room.
in
Okay.
wall.
I ready.
Do you have to the box real quick? I'm sorry.
I will ready a dagger in case anything pops out of the sarcophagus.
Okay.
I'll take a look around. I'll walk around the sarcophagus.
Would your character in that?
I think so. That's what I was just about to ask. Thank you.
Yeah, I take a look at my character in there.
Makes sense. That we're not digging through all that every time.
It'd be great if we just put him there like we did
Yeah.
the other campaign.
Oh, I did. I put my other one in
There you
there. The first one I
There we go.
used.
There we go.
One, two. So you're morgue now.
Yeah. One. It's more human than the werebear.
Yeah.
Down the steps, please. If somebody would, please.
So yeah, I will look around and see if there's hinges on it.
Mhm.
If not, I'll just want to like peer around to see if there's a crack around, and like if there's like how would I open this?
All right. So the sarcophagus itself is tall, right? Coffin's like, you know, that's what a coffin looks like. Sarcophagus has like a base to it, and there are like stone hinges on it, like a simple peg through. It's hinged.
Is it standing up or laying flat?
Is it orange or tan?
More gray.
I'm sure you write that down.
Right.
It's stone sarcophagus.
I would like to knock on it.
Mhm.
With
That's
this.
also what it said.
Sounds solid. Solid stone.
Put my ear to it.
Nobody knocks back.
Yeah, the hollow inside, like.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The stone, the surface itself is solid, but yeah.
Liquid stone.
I will.
You gotta lick it next so you taste like stone.
Yeah, right. I'll grab a rock. Um. I guess I will try.
If
I'm
I
gonna,
recall,
like-
somebody here has a crowbar.
Well, I know no. I want to do this the most complicated way possible. Because I think this is
Yeah, I
trapped
really
as
couldn't
fuck.
tell. I was.
So I would like to see if I can destroy the hinges
Okay.
on the back of the coffin.
Sure.
I'm not strong now, but like,
Do you have a chisel and hammer? You can't
Well-
destroy 'em.
yeah, well, we can try.
You can try.
Yeah, you have hammers.
I do have hammers.
So I'll say to August, hey, August, buddy old pal, I can use your services, please.
You guys trying to open this?
Yeah, but,
Okay.
yeah,
But he really wants to destroy it first.
but I want to destroy the hinges in particular. Because I have a gut feeling if we open it the normal way, something might click up.
When it's
But
first,
you just
right.
open it and it clicks up anyway, no matter how we open it.
Alright, but maybe if you're worried about traps, maybe you could search for traps.
I could do that. Yeah. I'll look for a trap.
I remember Master Rogue.
4 plus. Yeah, that's the reason why.
Now there's no traps, but let's destroy it.
4. Well, you want wisdom or do you want intelligence?
Sure is better. I would think searching for, like, investigating something.
All right, so
for
4.
intelligence. So.
If it was wisdom, it was a 4.
You don't see like any wires. You don't see any like little irregularities in the seam or anything like that. So as much as you can observe, is you're tapping and everything, doesn't sound out of the ordinary or dangerous.
I will back up.
It looks pretty good.
I'll get my
Rounds.
sword or not sword, my bow ready.
Okay.
Time telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
19 total. So
Nice.
So I passed the spell check.
Okay.
It can lift up to 500 pounds.
The lid weighs 502 pounds.
Well, fuck yeah.
Oh. You can lift 500 pounds with that?
The description at least.
What
Yeah.
the
It
fuck?
ain't no mage hand, bro.
I know, it's Jack's mage hand.
So Jerry Atrick
Mage hand, God.
It's like,
starts to
it's like Edie's Arnold mage hand.
use telekinesis to pry open this lid. It's heavy, like you whatever sense you get from through telekinesis of how heavy something is. It's heavy as expected. And as it opens up, it starts to open up slowly, and then something comes out of it.
Can I close it?
Yeah.
On it.
If I see something coming out, I'm gonna try and close it.
Okay.
Just let it drop on it.
Something doesn't like slowly emerge from it. Like
Right.
as you open it up, this slime bursts out. Like once it gets to a certain point, it kind of like so you can close it. If you close it behind, okay, so
man,
boom,
this is like OSR style Atlantis cube.
this
Oh boy.
the sarcophagus closes behind it, but there is this slime that emits from you guys. I'm gonna need whoever's in the middle there. One.
Classic.
What are you doing there? I didn't put you there. Why did you do that to me?
He is no coward.
God damn it.
He is
Son of
the
a
he is the cowardly of our party.
That's right.
Deck save.
Yeah.
Who put you there?
Me. Kind of said I was in the room.
And I told you.
I think I saved though.
Are you guys ended? Okay.
Dex
telling you.
16.
Okay, yeah. So you manage to back out of the way as this slime, this like deep crimson brown, like a blood red slime, lashes up against the floor and part against the wall, and then it starts to like congeal itself up again and starts to move at the closest target, who I'll say is low, high. Is that
Did that trigger my ready action?
Oh, what was it?
To throw a dagger if anything jumped out of the call.
Oh, yeah. You want to throw a dagger at this slime?
Yeah, absolutely.
then.
I don't know if they'll do anything, but I'm gonna
Alright.
try.
And I'll see who the slime's going to attack.
Let's see who I'm gonna attack.
Oh my god.
Is that a one? Oh boy! Either hit an adjacent ally or the. I'll take the OA.
Okay.
All right. So this thing you throw. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're right there. Okay, yeah.
Right next to him.
It was going to attack you anyway. Actually, I rolled for Brian. So this thing flies out. You throw your dagger. Misses bad. Kind of clinks up against the wall and lands over in the corner. As this thing, like sort of like a pseudopod, like it gathers itself up and like boom, comes out and hits you. A natural 20.
Oh, no!
Let's go.
We ever started a session with a nat 1 and a nat 20?
No.
I don't know, man.
He had it coming.
Poof.
That's 20 damage.
So this sarcophagus slime does 1 point of damage. I'm going to add a.
Woo! What's the D12?
It could. Well, it could daze the target.
Yeah.
6 more points of damage, so 7 total damage.
Boys, I'm back at 1.
Also, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
16?
All right. So this thing hits you, and it's more than just like this punch of this mass of sort of dense slime. But whatever effect that has on you, just manage to like buckle down and fight it off. All right. What do we got? That was an OA. So this thing is going to. I rolled low, so this thing is going to attack. Thing. So anybody else? I don't know if anybody.
You doing range?
Any other ranged?
Shank.
All right. What do you got?
Well, I'm gonna shoot my bow at it.
Okay.
Well, you have an ally,
get ready to
Jason.
swear. Okay, sure. Get this out of here.
Bless you.
Bless you.
You're at the heels on you.
Yeah.
You only get one.
I still have both.
15, 16, 17, 18.
I was nerfed
18.
per
18
usual.
hits.
You know.
I have a Jason next to it, correct?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 points of piercing damage.
8. Nice.
Do you
Yeah,
think
so
I
your
can
arrow
paralyze
embeds deeply in it. You see this thing shudder momentarily.
Does it look like it affected?
Pretty gross. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Also gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Shudder sexual.
When you hit it, it's sort of
It
like
quivered.
splits open a little bit. So it's almost like there's a
Jello.
there's a membrane on the outside, like a thin membrane. So when you hit it, it kind of like almost like a
Chicken fillet.
like when you start to slice something and it kind of opens up for you because it's held together, like there's a pressure underneath there.
So
So
mozzarella cheese.
yeah, something like that. So
We're fighting mozzarella cheese, everybody.
anybody else ranged?
Melee.
Okay, so this thing's melee, and it's going to go after
Said man.
whoever it was
Oh,
closest to. Ooh, geez, ew. 22.
That's a miss.
Are you mailing as well?
Is that a big hit?
I had a AC of 15, so that's plus 6, 22. Yeah, 21 would be.
Okay.
Oh, I have advantage.
6 points of damage,
You son of a bitch.
and make a con saving throw.
You bigger son of a bitch. Oh, I think I passed. Yeah, 17.
17. All right, same.
Thank
you know,
God, yeah.
you feel that effect of the thing like hitting you, and you just feel like this sort of wave of pain, go hits. Let's say hit you in like the leg and hip area. Feel this wave of pain go through there, but you have to shrug it off.
Cool.
All right, what else we got? Any other melee?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. The hits.
Attacks at all.
Oh, wait. I didn't
Besides
oh, that's fine. This is my first roll.
Probably a high con.
So I'm going to do 4, 6, 9 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Woo! Splat. Nice. So as you hit it, this thing like kind of spreads out because it's maybe this big around as a puddle,
Yeah.
like a blobby kind of thing. You hit it, it kind of like spreads out even further. You see it start to like pierce and leak. It's moving slower actually. Like at first it kind of came out at you and was like quivering and hitting people. After the arrow, after the hammer, it starts to kind of like slow down. It looks like it's trying to gather itself up slowly again. Spellcasters.
Jeez. 18 and 5, 23.
Big hit.
23 for keys, which is just.
For what?
Seas.
Oh, C's. Yeah, of
He's
course.
paralyzed. Has to do that.
Save against
Yes, constant. Sorry.
23.
Yeah.
And then every turn and round, I believe,
Yeah.
is 23.
Okay, so this thing is paralyzed. That means what do you guys have advantage on your
Cool.
attacks?
Do you want me to heal you or just try to kill it at this point that it sees?
Up to you. I'm at 1, but if it's paralyzed.
No, I heal you anyway, right? So I'll heal you now.
Okay.
Just in case it gets unparalyzed next turn, so you're not healed. So I'm gonna swing up behind him, give him the good old blessed touch.
Ooh,
So it's gonna
blessed
be
goose.
Honk.
26 plus
That
1
kind of
plus 2. So 1d6. Or 1d6.
Oh, you can say oh when you do it.
6 HP.
Thank you. Why did you touch the hind?
That's turn.
Have you healed anybody before? Like
That
this?
was I healed someone. I healed him one other time.
Okay. I know if you wanted to describe what it looked like.
Was your blessed touch?
I make the symbol of Torn, and then sort of glows. No, I just put my hand on his shoulder.
Loosen up,
Oh.
loosen up.
Oh, I thought your fist went up your mouth.
That's why I didn't want to explain it, but you made me. That's good.
He's putting words in my mouth.
Anton.
Now the puppet we got.
Alright, so I guess
That's
I'll
what
do
I'm like.
inflict wounds,
Okay.
and that makes me touch it. I don't think I should touch it. If I touch, I'm probably gonna take another con save, right?
Yeah, we touched you.
It's when it touches you, I believe.
Okay.
Because
Well then,
his attack, he didn't even need to make a con.
yeah, I'll just kind of like
He hit it with a weapon.
True. So, you're just
I'll slap the flubber and try to make it inflict wounds on it.
It's paralyzed, so I think it's auto crit, right? For paralyzed.
I'm not sure. Did you change paralyze?
No, paralyzed is paralyzed.
Thank you.
I don't know if touch attacks work the same as actual melee attacks, so I could be wrong.
No, I don't see why they would that different. You looking it up, Joe? You got it. Either way, I guess you could say to
This is
roll
why I
damage.
feel like
Actually,
slime videos, by the way.
Attacker within 5 feet of the creature.
And it's touch, so yes. In that case,
Crit hit.
crit hit, which would be 14 damage.
all right.
But I
you-
did touch it.
what do you
so-
do? Like, how do you poke it? Do you slap it? Like, what
Yeah,
are you
just
doing?
like basically that's kind of what I was thinking is like I kind of like I kind of run up to it,
It's
so
not shocking, correct?
I will just kind of like run up, and as I run up, I like you just see me like kind of like swing the hand back, and as it comes forward, you just see the coin in the back of the hand just glow as it comes forward. You see like the streak of light as it just hits the gel, and just you see the shockwave kind of like come out a little bit.
All right, nice. When you do that, you smack this thing, and it kind of ripples and shudders for a moment, and then just goes limp and starts to like liquefy a little bit more. But you have to make a con saving throw. 'cause you
I
did
did
touch it.
make a con saving throw.
But
I was hoping that maybe I'd only have to make one per turn, and that's why I was like maybe I saved out, so
Maybe because you have thick metal gloves on.
failed that time. It's gonna be a 8.
what is it though?
It's an 8.
Yeah, it is. I did lower the DC because you were striking it as opposed to it striking you.
Oh, okay.
But 8 is pretty low. You gain a level of exhaustion.
You son of a bitch.
Holy
You
shit.
slap that so hard.
I know. Fucking exhausted me.
Are you hardy?
I'm
Do
not
you have
hard
a
right now,
hardy-
no.
Do you have a hardy trait? The hardy exploration.
Are you
trait?
hard?
No.
I've never made it past the save, that's why I was asking.
What's it just
Yeah, this thing only had 20 hit points, but it was nasty.
only 20?
Oh, is it dead?
It's dead.
Oh, shit. I smacked the fuck out of
You did.
Was that?
By the way, love the coin in the back of the hand.
that.
Like
Yeah, it's like,
effective imagery. It's really cool.
Oh, I keep forgetting to bring the damn coin.
I'm not welding a coin to the back of my hand.
Nah, come on.
It's like I'm not welding a coin into my hand.
Fucking
Like, I'm not,
admit,
I
bro.
wish I could pretty cool. So I'll take a picture of it when I get home. I just
I
keep it
am.
in my bag.
Just we'll check it. Wander over to the sarcophagus.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go now? Coast clear.
There's 5 more in there.
I pick up my dagger.
Peek in.
Was there anything in the slime worth looking at? Did anything come out?
No, as it liquefies, it starts to get like thinner and more like a puddle than a blob,
missed it.
but you don't see anything
What-
emerge from it.
exactly is exhaustion
Um,
in the campaign? Is it pretty much the same disadvantage on everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to
The only thing I changed with the exhaustion thing was levels. 2 of the levels merged.
change one.
Okay.
Probably. So I think the first one
No.
was negative. No.
2 and 3, I
2
think.
and 3, okay.
Because it's like the second one was half speed, but we're not really dealing with speed too much in this game, so.
Fair.
Yeah. But I didn't want.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it possible
No.
Maybe.
to empty one of my vials of oil and attempt to collect some of that slime with maybe at the end of the giant's hemp rope so I don't touch it, like sort of like get it saturated and sort of like
Milk it.
try to milk it with itself, like wrap it around it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely.
Cool.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna take one jar
Okay.
of oil.
I'd make
away.
that phrasing
What do you do
for
with
sure.
your oil? Just
Uh-huh.
empty it anywhere?
Yeah. Put it
Well,
on somebody's
wait.
porch, maybe give them
Yeah, but I'm saying, you put in my. Hey, buddy, don't toss it.
top off the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good call.
And yeah, so I'll take basically the end of the giant hemp rope and basically like mop up essentially,
Mhm.
and then wrap another coil of rope around
Yeah.
that, just sort of squeeze it.
Right. So you never have to touch it. You just
Yeah.
That's
So
what
Option
that's
one.
awesome.
Disadvantage
Cool idea.
on ability check.
Oh, only on ability?
And speed is halved, but
Okay, so 1 and 2.
yeah, but
Okay.
5e 1 and 2 become merged. So 1 is disadvantage on ability checks but speed is half doesn't really apply
Well,
to what we're doing here.
Disability on ability checks and 2 is speed half, so you're combining 1 and 2.
Right.
Okay.
Not
So
two, three.
a second level, if you somehow got a second level of exhaustion, it would be disadvantage on attacks and saves.
Got it. 1 and 2 is tied together.
How many hours of oil you put on?
I dumped the whole oil thing. I don't know. I think it was re-up.
3 hours of oil in a
All right,
flask?
so I got
I
three.
forget what it is,
plus
but
hours.
plenty. Let's say
Whatever.
plenty.
Whatever fills on 2. Got it.
Okay, so you look inside the sarcophagus. You see a handful of things. One, you see a slime covered,
Slime
Got it.
covered
a slime covered corpse.
corpse.
The corpse is. You can make some features out about the corpse. It looks not necessarily mummified as in like wraps, but mummified as if it was like dried out. You know, like when you see
Like the corpse sucked.
Like a
people.
desiccated corpse.
No, yeah, but in more like a intentional way. Like when you see like preserved bodies or bodies that have been up in the mountains that are like a couple hundred years old, but they still just look like shrunken and shriveled and dark. You know.
Like the guy that was carrying his wife in Peru.
Like that, exactly. So you see that, and it's wearing these what you guys would probably recognize, and even Jerry would probably recognize as some kind of ceremonial robes. It's not wearing armor; it is wearing these like vestments almost.
Identifiable symbol on it.
Familiar symbol of like an elk head. And the way this looks is it's a sun with the moon, backdrop. So it's the moon with this silhouette in it. You see a carved wooden stag, not yay big. It's just hand carved wooden stag. It's crude, but you can definitely tell what it is. A silver dagger. A
I'll take it just
I'll
to have it
take
on me. Oh, you want it? Okay, you can have it.
a longbow, and a quiver of 10 silver tipped arrows.
Yeah, I'll actually take the 10 silver arrows.
You don't like the longbow?
I can't use longbow.
Oh, you have vision?
Well, I
Rogues
can.
By default, rogues are not.
I think I can, but I don't want to.
I think by default, rogues are not.
Either way, I don't want to do it because you have to use strength for it as well.
Even most rogues are.
And I'm dex based, so.
Um,
But longbows is pretty good contraband, so I will sell a longbow. Nobody wants it.
People-
no, any ranged weapon. There's no like
Okay.
weapon proficiency.
That's
So you're good there.
Okay.
And as far as the longbow, it uses dex to
That-
hit and strength for damage.
Yeah, and I don't want that because I'll be doing like -1, I believe. -2.
Take that.
Ah, you healed me.
Yeah.
Also, there is 100 silver pieces in a small like wooden chest. No,
They
10.
really liked silver.
10 divided by 6.
Silver pieces.
And a small like
It's probably 2/3 gold each.
like an antler, almost like a hood ornament, right? It's a set of antlers, but they're together. They're not on a skull. And there's like a leather thong, like a leather strip that like holds it.
Does it look like a headpiece? Like you put it on it?
Yes, it does.
Is there a way for me to identify magical items? I feel like didn't see any detect magic spell situation.
You're
correct. Intentionally left out.
no, it's part of your class, like your class features.
Is it built into that?
It's sleeping on your pillow for 6 hours.
That's the arcane wow.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
check the recall research for on magical items.
Mhm.
Okay. That's also for identifying
Mhm.
magical items. Okay.
Now, it's not like identify like in 5e. It's going to
Right.
tell you everything that it
No,
does, but You
But you
detect
can tell
magic
what
and maybe like get a sense of what kind of magic it is, maybe what it does, you know, but maybe not the
Hopefully it's
precise.
or not.
Your study of magic gives you a broad-based knowledge.
That's
on the
actually
topic.
your, you know,
Yeah.
be more
Yeah,
your
courtesy to you
department,
guys.
but
I don't know. We've always the clerics historically have been great at removing them, but not so great at protecting them.
We have advantage on it too.
So I'm gonna try and identify the stats before I go to grab it.
Okay.
It's magical and it's not.
Cool.
okay. The set of antlers on the thong have a faint magic aura.
Can I tell the it's like detect magic by the determine whether it's
Be more probably abjuration.
abjuration.
Yeah.
So
Probably protection.
Probably protects your rigidity if you were resistance.
Throw
oh yeah, very.
Antlers of birth control.
Or it can be nursed and do both.
When I was in the military, they give you default glasses and they're like big, bulky plastic
Yeah.
glasses. BCG, basic combat glasses.
Okay.
Also birth control glasses.
right.
You
Yeah,
guys
never
ever
getting
seen-
laid in.
My stepdad has pictures of them. They're great.
I still got them.
You still got them?
I still got it.
They're
My head doesn't fit them as well anymore.
they're
That was
comical.
20 years ago, but
Yeah,
still
they're,
got them.
they're comical.
Yeah.
So who's taking the antler hat?
No,
You mean underwear?
there's no way I
I think the term thong
I'm
is
planning to wear this thong on my
Well,
head.
Jerry, I'm sure if you put it on, you'll figure out
yeah.
what it does to you.
I would rather identify four.
They're the same rings on the antlers as
Extremely
in the
kind of you.
skulls.
Years in the library.
No.
And I spent no time. Give me, I will put on.
Okay.
Actually, there aren't any runes carved
That would
into
be
it.
great.
No runes.
No. The big Zach just asked a good question. The big skulls that you guys destroyed that were hanging in the previous room had like these runes carved into them. This does not.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Thank you. Good calls in.
And it's abjuration less. I don't know what kind of magic
Well, if it helps at all, I just put it on.
this would fall.
He heard me talking
Drank
about
from the water.
he heard me about not wanting to put it on, so he had to put it on.
Yeah. You were like, I want to discover this first. I've learned all this in books and stuff like that. I'm like,
Wraps
fuck
around
it.
your head and the bomb goes down and creates a choker around your neck.
Yeah, moose, penis.
But you don't know how to use it.
It is. I do think it is abjuration. It is abjuration, but it's not necessarily protection.
Right.
It's just magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic, magic.
And probably what you roll? You rolled 30-20, right?
Yeah.
What flavor magic is this? Magic flavored.
Magic in that there's another component that's not there right now.
Oh.
Does
E.
it look like something fits into something or something fit into it?
No, more like not
It's
like
one of
physical
the
like that.
Part.
More like this is one half or one part of a larger whole.
Gotcha.
It's somehow like almost like
Like
finding
there's a robe to go with the
It's not,
helmet.
it's not a
no.
physical fit.
The
Like a
the magic
magical-
aura that you get is like, oh, this is for something.
It's like the eye of Ekna and
Like-
the hand of Ekna.
Like if you found a key, you'd be like, oh, this goes to a lock. You know what I mean?
Right.
That kind of thing.
So magically, this.
But
fits
magically,
something
yes, magically this fits with something else.
Would I be able to pick that up right away, or would I just kind of like know that it didn't really do anything? Like I would sense.
Arcane stuff is like foreign to you.
Yeah.
So whatever you know about it, Jerry tells you.
This seems to have no real effect to me. I take it back off. It is a magical dud.
else. Find its partner, or maybe it's actually unlocked something.
It goes to a two-headed beast.
Possibly.
Is
this
there's
could
two
be-
hats?
Maybe this is the hat. Maybe it pairs with the belt.
Ah, I guess
Or
that
maybe
makes
something
sense. You,
down
you
below.
you said pair. I assumed two hats on one person. I don't know.
Why?
The fuck if I know? You were saying that.
I said pair.
Yes, the pair means two of one
I
thing.
pull out, I roll,
A pair means two
and
of
sometimes
one thing. So you say a pair. I have a pair of socks. There are two socks the same.
Does not sound the same thing.
He's talking about the fruit.
Then it.
You want?
God damn it. You fuck.
Thanks for helping out, Brian.
Shit.
Alrighty.
Shank is just smoking a cigarette. You guys are
Shaking his head.
starting fighting. He's like leaning against the wall, so it's like.
I pull popcorn in my ration, sir.
I got you. I got want to drag on this. They're fighting.
Alrighty. All's quiet in the sarcophagus slime
Did
area.
anybody pocket the carving the cell later?
The what?
The carving.
Oh, the carved wooden stag.
I'm assuming everything else.
I didn't touch that. I have it listed, but I didn't grab anything.
Yeah.
If it counts as a small item, I have a slot that holds it.
It does. It would be a small item. It's like yay big.
I took the longbow and silver arrows.
Yes.
I am hopeful though. I cannot take any more things.
And you have the silver dagger, right?
I have a regular dagger, but if somebody else wants this, I don't want to take all the silver weapons.
Silver dagger, but
I'll take it if that's cool.
Yeah.
Just have it. Yeah.
so we all.
I just want something silver and light.
I'm at level 26.
If they're giving it silver, we might fight silver.
No, we're fighting work.
Give me like a silver morning star and I'm all over it.
Dagger.
No daggers. Too small. They
What's
get
your
lost in
character's
the
name again?
Thanks, Sinatra. The best name of the group is Sherry.
Essence.
All my accents easily just go straight into Indian. I don't know why.
There was a
I was also drunk that night.
I think to look up something at work today,
Oh, never mind.
and because somebody used the acronym SS for something, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. It was like SS in Excel or something, and it wasn't spreadsheet, but it was something like that. I forget what it was, and I had to look it up, and I looked up SS, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for.
There's nothing else. I'd like to head down.
Okay. That's it. Back down.
Dark. Yep.
Okay. You're back in the room with a bunch of scattered, shattered skeleton bones and
That was
armor.
fast.
To your right, as you come down the stairs, to your right would be where you came in from above. To your left is an opening to a larger room that you saw when you all sat down at the table.
We can go that way.
Yeah. I
Onwards.
mean, what other way we can go?
Yeah.
As far as we know, that's the only way
We
I'm
check
going
this room
to.
for any other alternative exits.
to do it quick.
Yeah, I want
I
to.
did.
You looked around. When you looked for the holes, you would have found anything
Okay.
else, but no, just this priest's room and the sarcophagus.
I'm
Is
gonna.
the sarcophagus inset into the ground? Should I try to move it? Alright, fair enough.
That's up to you.
It's inset, so we're good.
Actually,
Nah,
it's,
nah.
it's not. But
Nah.
you want
I'm not gonna move it.
You want to try to move it? You can.
I'm going to.
Touch the fucking slime.
Before we get to the hallway, I'm gonna. Guys, I'm checking traps. I look on the floor, grab some of my ball bearings, some more, and
Grab your what?
ball bearings,
Grabs his balls.
And
Ball
then-
bearings?
And then he goes for the.
His balls are great.
and I roll it down the little bit of the
Silver
corridor
Mhm.
to see if it triggers anything, any strings.
Yes.
No, it's more like a doorway into another room. There isn't really a corridor.
Oh,
So
I thought it was. I thought there was a corridor.
Hallway.
There in the hallway.
you roll the ball bearings into that next room.
No, but I would like to light one of my arrows on fire and light the pier or the fire.
What if your brand new silver arrows?
No, but the little
Okay.
one. I think that'd be kind of
Silver doesn't catch on fire, duh.
Silver,
My bow
No,
doesn't
regular
have
arrow,
fire.
some oil on the arrow.
Oil arrow. I was like, should I light it? Be lit.
What are you attempting to perform here?
Just, I don't know if we're confusing things from last week to this week. You said pyre, and I think that's a good way to picture the structure, but it doesn't necessarily like.
I picked what it is.
Oh, it's not a fire.
It-
It's not like something set up.
I don't. It's not like you see a bunch of like hay and straw that this thing is meant to be lit.
Oh no.
It more like you said scaffold, but it's not that like regular. You said pyre. I feel like that probably is a better description of it, but it doesn't necessarily. It's like a.
That.
It's like a. Well, okay. Are we going in there? Is
Yeah,
it right
I
in there?
need
What do we do?
it in the room.
Oh yeah, we got no other way to go. Yeah. Sorry.
We're stacking up.
So as
You You want a marching order before?
Yes, yes, please. And I think we should just sort of get used to a marching order. I don't want to be
Yeah.
like, I need to go who's first, because then everyone's like, oh, fuck, like not.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, in a
I'm
dungeon,
now
in a
pretty far in
dungeon
the back
crawl.
now that I'm exhausted.
I'll be.
You can step me out.
I'll be. I said I'll go in front.
That was like a weird
Alright,
I'll
thing.
make up to 7.
I can be right back behind him if you're trying to not take first hits.
Who's-
Me, you can put me second.
That looks really awesome, dude.
Thank you.
That was Brian. No, I see. Okay, never mind. I was confused.
So I'm gonna write marching order.
Forever.
Okay, so who's
Shank,
who's first?
Shank, and then it's what if Forrest.
I'm gonna say how long. I'm gonna show the paper so we can write it down.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Forrest, and then that is August. That's Jerry. Great name.
Cross.
Markovsky.
Markovsky.
Oh, I thought you were like anti. I call him Markovsky.
Andre?
Yeah, should I? Do you? I know it's Anton Markovsky,
Anton.
but you like to be called.
Whatever, Mark. It's
Marco. Marco it is.
Daddy mostly.
Oh, I like the. I don't want to take the personality out of the name. Mark just sounds like some dude in my class. Yeah, I don't want Mark.
The name some dude in class. It is no problem.
All right. Shank.
Yeah.
So there's hold on before you guys go a little too far in. There is a antlered skull above the doorway here.
Yeah. Antler.
Oh, fuck.
Antler,
Here we go.
skill.
San Andreas.
Second archer.
So as you peer in, as you peer into this room, you see this structure. It is a again, it's not as regular as scaffold. It's not as constructed as scaffold, but it's more than just a disorganized heap. It is layered bones, logs, and skulls, and it's maybe 7-8 feet high. And on top of it, you see, well, as you'd see there, a sword. Like so, it's like it's not like a log cabin kind of style. It's more like you could see through the
Yeah.
web of bones, through the tangle of bones, that there's something on top of it. You'd say it's a sword, bronze colored, which.
It's a skeleton spawner. Quick, destroy it.
I might not be the most intelligent,
And
but
there's
I
several,
say we
like-
don't touch those.
There's several antlered skulls set into this structure.
Oh boy.
Something tells me sword is the bad problem.
Shank.
I don't think
Thank.
anybody here loves swords, so I don't think
This is
swords are
true.
an issue.
There's also a stairway leading up to another room that kind of levels off. And
Then
there
on the minus side.
is light in that room, like
General
up the stairs. There's light in that room up there.
The elk head above
No sound.
the elk head above us right now, like
Uh-huh.
from the doorway. Is it reachable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. Like we beat the shit out of that right now.
Immediately 100 skeletons. Well, thank guys.
But at least they'll be vulnerable. Even though I can't use one of my spells and now I'm exhausted.
I would like to I would like to try to pull it down
Okay.
gently. Look inside. Any runes?
Mhm.
They're the same runes that we saw before.
Probably something similar.
Why don't you just scrape through the runes so they don't look like runes anymore?
Yeah, alright, yeah, so I'll scratch it out.
Use
But
your
I would like to
sword
sneak
dagger.
and stealthily.
Well, my still learn
Make as you pull this down, you start to examine it. Make a con save.
Oh fuck.
Shank, are you okay? Shank.
It
13.
that's fair.
Suddenly has the urge to devour.
When
flesh.
you pull this thing down and like start to look at it, like your hands and arms like start to vibrate and like lock up on you, but you like buckle down and like shake it off. But this thing, when you grabbed it, it has some
You're
kind
the
of
pistol
effect on you.
first.
It felt like more like physical, no mental, right?
Yeah.
I said, guys, skulls, Boys, these skullheads, don't fuck around. Don't find out with them. They may be paralyzed for a hot second, but I faked it off.
Quick.
Why
Where-
would you
where are
touch
you
a
in
magic
relation?
in the back?
Quick. Give me one of those silver daggers.
Why would you touch a magical skullhead? We have telekinesis.
Hold it still, Shank.
It
I
doesn't
see
make
you're struggling
you
with both hands.
coward.
So I'm
It makes
gonna
you.
take the silver dagger. And I'm gonna scrape through the rocks so
Rocket.
that they're no longer etched as the
Literally, love rocket.
anything.
You still feel this thing
Yeah.
like kind of vibrating. You're like working against it, you know?
I was like,
I will just try to go like this and just drop it.
Okay. Hits the ground hard, but stays intact.
it's
In
magical.
that case, I'm gonna take my flail and I'm gonna come down on it.
All right. Make an attack.
All right.
Can I bless you for that?
18
Can I bless him for that?
plus numbers.
Sure.
Oh, it's already 18. So.
18 plus numbers. Big hit or I don't know if it's,
What's
an
that?
object.
What are your numbers? 5, probably?
18
Well, I mean, it would be one of the
plus,
things where I was like, I was going to, but he swung before I could like get it up. Yeah.
Yeah, big hit.
4, sorry. It's 22.
You stood.
Big hit.
Okay.
You stood.
Paralyze it. Do son.
Kick it.
I don't think anything
Skull's
makes
prone.
sense besides more damage, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with the skull, if the skull was already prone, doesn't that mean you get advantage on it?
Sure.
Fucking crits!
I was like, yeah, I get a crit. Like, well, that was a waste.
That was a 4, so no. Okay, so D8 rolls 4, and that's a D4 extra damage, right?
If it's
I'd assume it's an inanimate object, so keep going. My,
thanks, really appreciate
Plus
that.
1 is 5 plus 2, 7 damage.
I thought you were actually
7 damage. All right. So yeah, it starts to when you like start to damage it. You see the like a glow from within the eyes light up, and you also when that glow from the eyes happens, you also see runes that you hadn't noticed before on the inside of the archway
Oh.
light up as well.
Yep.
With
It's all in
It's like you slam this thing and it like
Yeah.
glows and the archway. Did some damage to it, yeah.
Guys,
whoa!
arch.
Did it break or did it do damage?
did damage.
Did damage.
Okay, hit it again.
It didn't like crack, it didn't break, but it chipped or whatever, yeah.
Guys, the arch. It's lit.
What is the bones doing?
Where are you? You're still
In the back.
in the back?
Yeah. Why do you want me in the front so bad?
I
You
want to know
son
how
of a
far
bitch.
away you are.
Fuck you.
Oh.
No, when I said I was exhausted.
Yeah, I'm gonna
When I said I was exhausted, I was like, I need to take up the rear.
I'm gonna sneak around and look at each one.
Sneak around what? What do you mean?
Like sneak around the room. Not
Okay.
trying to like step on traps, like if anything's alert.
Everybody
like,
runs
I'm
in,
trying to
just
hide
wall drops,
shadows
I
from
get
that
locked out.
light.
All right. When you pass through the threshold,
Yeah.
you feel a like blinding flash go through your brain. Make a Constitution save throw.
I got 13 plus
Terrible.
13 plus 1 is 14.
Yeah.
As you pass through the threshold, the runes light up, and your body just like locks up, and you're frozen there in place. You're paralyzed.
Oh, so
Rock boy, are you okay?
What?
Ain't moving.
You're
Shit.
paralyzed? Okay. I got pushed back a little bit. I was past.
Something is
Well,
wrong.
I mean, if that's where the archway
Nobody
is.
was in the room, because if you were in the room, you would have gotten
Oh, so he actually grabbed it from above the archway
Yeah.
without entering the room? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he kind of like looked in.
It was outside the room.
Oh, so
Like you walked up,
Oh.
grabbed the thing, pulled it off, threw it
I
down.
kind of thought it was like
yeah, we thought it was on
looking into the room.
Yeah,
not
it's saying-
out of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We misunderstood that.
That's
Okay.
okay. That's
I'm
okay.
gonna try and smash the skull somewhere.
Yeah, I got no reason to move till it's gone.
Don't you want me in the room where it happens?
Did somebody try to grab the rock boy?
You hit it, but it doesn't do any damage.
Call
You
me
make
rock
contact with it, obviously, but not enough to like damage it. And again,
Are you just frozen?
those the skull lights up. You know, that glows from within, and the runes kind of pulse as well.
So you missed. Attempting a magic missile from there.
Just didn't hit it, or it didn't do enough damage.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, and we
That's
lost.
seven-
And we lost
seven
magic missile.
3, 4, 5. It's 5 lower, so not a bad miss. So,
Okay.
Since
So, yeah, you try to cast, but kind of doesn't come to you.
I don't
since
know what
being's
round
undead,
we're-
just
I don't know if we're still in like the round one. I moved my thing.
Okay. Acted, frozen, acted. Okay, so what do you do?
since being's an undead.
What's that? 100 feet? We say? I
I
forget.
think it was 60.
60.
60.
Unless otherwise specified.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that one doesn't specify, so I think it's 60.
No. Nothing pings.
Yeah, I just keep my mouth shut.
Okay, so give her, consider this round 2 if you want to try something else.
I don't think Boris did anything.
Yeah, he's still.
No, he-
Oh, you smashed technically.
Oh, you did. You were the first one.
Yeah,
to damage.
yeah.
Round 2.
So round 2.
Yeah.
Smash, smash.
Okay.
You didn't save it all, or?
Yes.
16 plus numbers.
Well, it is your turn. Like,
Oh,
whenever you make your save, that'll be the end of your round. That's all.
Before
18 plus
16 plus numbers hits.
20.
20. Okay, you kind of
regular
get
or big hit, the dirty 20.
with a dirty 20 regular hit.
That's not fun, guys.
7
Boys,
plus 2,
the
9
parents.
damage.
9 points damage. Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Again, you slam into it, eyes light up, runes light up.
16.
16 hits.
10 points.
Okay. Alrighty.
What do you attack
Warhammers.
with?
So boom, boom, double hammer. Boris chipped away at it. You chip away at it. These runes, the eyes glow and they sort of dull.
Like completely out or just
Yeah, and the runes in the thing pulse and they
And did you say Shank saved?
yeah, Shank saved.
Yep. I think it seems good. I don't think we're at age 7 years to walk through now.
We're gonna say from the end of the slime battle to now with you guys doing this 10 minutes pass.
Cool.
Tension.
Then again, that number doesn't matter. That's just
Right.
count the die itself.
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
They're runes.
You got a 4, by the way. For what doesn't matter.
Alright, I'm gonna experimentally try to cross the threshold here. Boom, boom.
Oh.
And I knock Shank over.
I just imagine you're walking with like your sword over your shoulder, and you just like turn
Any save
or your
you made?
flail.
No, you see the runes like kind of like some here blink, some here start to pulse, some here start to glow, but nothing.
Okay.
There's more antlers in here, right? Skulls.
In this room, you just see the antlered skulls that are part of this, kind of bone pile with the sword on top, and
Bone
then
pyre.
there's the stairs heading up. And then at the top of the stairs, that space beyond, you can see some
bone
light
tornado.
from there.
I like to look around the wall for any walls for
Mhm.
any secret passages or holes or traps,
Okay.
and also would like to look for pressure plates while I'm doing that. So
All right.
Yeah.
In or whiz, whichever you're,
10.
Are you staying out of the room?
10.
I'm gonna stand like in the doorway. Kind of thing, just looking.
Now that you're looking
I'll be in
closer and you're looking
privilege.
with your lantern, you see holes. There's several, maybe 7 or 8 that you see throughout this room. Mostly on mostly on this quadrant. Like there's more over here, but there are some here and there. The holes, if you remember, about yay big around, and it looks like something had burrowed in or out because there's some loose dirt.
Or glory.
They're also they're not just on the floor, some are in the wall. Maybe if you look up, you'd see some in the ceiling.
It looks.
I have a feeling we'll be fighting bugs again.
There's something.
And I think it's gonna be a worm. It's gonna swallow.
These holes look like they were burrowed by like a badger-sized creature.
Could be
Not big enough for a badger. More like yay big.
Barrows, moles,
baby badgers.
mole.
Oh, so it's not a dire. It's not a dire.
Appreciate it.
badger.
Um, Attempt to bulk up and grab that sword if we're trying to sell that. Scarce as fuck. Didn't say I was gonna wield it.
Let me check and see if there's any.
Marco, can you sense any light, evil coming from it?
Like sense the undead. Yeah, I'll pop that again.
No.
Nothing. And I guess when I do that, I like what you guys see is just like you don't really see anything besides like a rippling across the ground, like almost like a radar ping that like ripples across the ground, and it's just kind of and no.
Like that's disturbance almost.
Yeah, like almost like you saw like a shockwave, but obviously don't feel anything or anything. But you just kind of see a ripple go across the ground whenever I ping that.
I'm going to attempt to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I see it's not concentration. I'll try that out. 8 plus 4 is 12. That just meets.
All right.
Before you try and touch that,
I was gonna do one more thing, but go ahead.
I'm gonna check and see if I can identify that as magical.
Okay,
I'm gonna tie a rope around your waist.
I allow it.
Nothing suggests magic. You don't get the sense that anything is magic.
I don't have to go in there to pull you out.
So smaller
Yeah.
than that, really? Like they're like how big?
No, it's like the hole is like the size of a baseball.
Before I stick my hand in
okay.
there, usually
It's like,
Yeah.
you can see it. So I thought that was a little small for
No, that would be a little small for a bat. You're right.
an orange. You know, that's
Like
nice.
larger.
So the Philly's been in here playing baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, fizzle.
I gotta draw my runes for telekinesis, and I just draw one.
Okay.
I wanted to see if you could try to grab it out
Mhm.
before I stick my hand in.
So this is kind of pyramidal structure,
Yeah.
and it's maybe this big at the top, and you see the sword laying across,
Yeah.
and it's about what I say, it's like 70 feet. So like maybe the top of that like ledge there above the bricks.
Try and climb it, you want to try again?
Try one more
Are
time.
you both out of your damn mind?
What do you want?
This is obviously cursed. Like what's?
We're going to sell it. No.
I am getting out of this room.
I'm
I'm back down the hallway. Like I'm not having
Okay.
anything to do with the
Your
fuck
God-
that comes
your
out
God
of this
might
shit.
not like you for that.
What's that?
Your God might not
I would like to go
I-
over here.
Why? Because I'm not doing a really
In the
dumb
shadows.
thing of taking a cursed sword.
And I like to hide
Okay.
with my arrow.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Arrow ready.
Fortune favors the bold, my friend.
Ah, 3.
And the smart.
no, that's the end of the saying.
I guess everyone has the cowardice in them as he walks away.
Cowardice is not this. This is stupidity.
All total for telekinesis.
All right,
Okay.
that's
Lift
not.
the,
All right. What do you do with the sword?
just lift the sword up, move it aside for now.
You
Set
put
it-
it, yeah, put it at our feet.
Yeah, set it on the ground.
All right. It is a bronze longsword. The handle is what you would normally see on a sword, some kind of steel. It's wrapped in leather. The crossguard looks like antlers, right?
That's
Yeah, like
cool.
antlers this way. The sword itself is bronze, so not great for battle. Bronze
Right.
isn't really a strong metal. I
Do
mean,
you
people
think
did
this
use it, but
goes
it's not
with
great.
that?
And it is polished. It
But
doesn't
it's
look like it has
on
been
to the
used,
feet.
and it has like as you look at it, you see like runes carved into it. Not magic, but a different language.
Does it do I recall, does it seem like it would have any connection to the headdress?
Said it wasn't
No.
magical, but I wasn't sure if okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think this is made for fighting. I don't think.
It's more ceremonial.
Yeah,
More ceremonial.
right.
It has, just because it's so clean, it doesn't have a sharp edge on it.
Just a rules clarification more than anything. Would his detect evil be able to sense
Creatures.
a curse?
Creatures.
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 No.
I'm trying to think what in this game, in this format, would be able to detect that. Would it be just a check made by a cleric?
Yeah.
Or... Okay. So I'd like to try to see if I
Okay.
can determine if it's cursed without putting my hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just a wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 3, 15.
15. You would recognize it as something ceremonial. And being part of different rituals and rites with your own church, something like this is meant to be held by members of whatever organization that is.
Right.
If there's so potentially there could be some kind of ill effect for somebody who is outside that group that handles it.
Mm.
Do the runes look like writing?
Yeah.
Languages?
Yeah.
Does I'll use the cantrip comprehend languages to
Okay.
try and read what it says.
Okay.
Do you have to roll for that?
It's got
Just a cantrip. Right.
Right.
It just says Chief Protector Valka of the Bronze Moon Stags.
I was gonna joke when he said that there's a stag. Say, guys, it's the moon stag. I was totally gonna say that. I was like, nah, give me that symbol.
What are the moon stags?
That's great. That's great.
Chief
Okay.
Protector of the
I
Bronze
have to
Stags.
take-
Chief Protective Valka of Bronze Moon Stags.
What are the moon stags?
What is Volca?
Is that a thing?
Probably a snake.
What were you saying? Have you
Sounds
not been saying
familiar
moon
to me. I
stags?
don't know why. Might be on a movie or something.
I have been saying that, but you said, is that something else that I'm not aware
No,
of?
I just haven't been taking notes. Yeah, I forgot that we had previously established them as moon stags.
Right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Awesome.
It might harm someone not of the sect, but just I don't have any like rags or anything to wrap it in here. Well, it's ceremonial. It's such a good price.
Bronze. Good enough.
The
I don't have a plate bag slot to hold it though.
again, just sort of drawing on your knowledge
Yeah.
of like ritualistic kinds of things. You can't tell if there's an ill effect by someone who uses it,
Right.
but there's probably
A
no
bonus.
effect by somebody who uses it.
Gotcha.
Outside of it.
I go ahead and pick it up.
Mhm.
See if anything triggers that I can determine right away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can see it.
Okay. Yeah. It's it's a little bit short for a long sword.
It's a short one. So
But
Avocado.
again,
Normal size.
has not been used, doesn't have a bladed edge on it. It's like
The
a
hammer.
short long hammer.
It's long, so it doesn't bludgeoning
All right.
I
Let's
have one
go.
of those.
Since I'm near the staircase, trying to hide in the shadows. Do I hear anything?
Yeah, it's no.
I just imagine this is like more or less an empty room. There's like a bone like pyre in the middle.
I like this
And
music.
we just see Shank off to the side, just kind of creeping along the wall to go under the stairs and just hide by himself. We're just like, what the fuck is he doing? Couldn't
And
see you.
they're kind
You
of
hid there,
there
but
kind of isn't a under the stairs.
No, by the stairs.
like-
It's by the stairs.
Okay, it's more like if they're carved.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
lead up
yeah,
into
yeah.
the
By the
pyre.
stairs, so like,
He's doing it stealthily, so he's trying to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not, like I would try to hide in the shade.
Gotcha.
In the shade. Tall shade.
He just wants to be dark and broody.
Do you guys want me to reconnaissance up the light?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and reconnaissance and then reconnoiter.
Surprised nothing happened in here. I'm still waiting on the other foot to fall in here, but
I'm gonna try. 12, 9, signals.
never mind. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So I'll try to sneak
You're
up.
on your own, buddy.
I'll try to sneak upstairs.
Okay. It's kind of easy to sneak because they're like these carved earthen stairs. It's not like you're walking up some kind of creaky wooden steps or something. When you get to the top of the steps, you do see a room that is lit, and it's lit by two large braziers. On the wall, as you come up the stairs, on the wall to your immediate left is a mural. That mural looks like it's painted on the natural stone wall. And as best you can tell, it's sort of a rudimentary, I won't say crude, it's a little bit better than crude, but it's a rudimentary oil like sketch of a antler-helmed warrior riding a stag into battle against some kind of like maybe they're orcs, they're too big to be goblins, some kind of bestial creature type thing. Yeah, 6 of them.
You got really long arms.
It's better than stick figures. It's not like cave drawing.
Yeah,
It's not like a fancy mural. With a
It's
whole
not
lot of
Michelangelo.
detail. Right. It's not. It
It's
doesn't
like
have
high
a whole
school
lot,
kid who never took art class.
lot of detail.
I look to the right.
Okay, so yeah, the rest of the room, you see the 2 braziers. It's a long rectangular room. Maybe I left it there. Yeah, it's a long rectangular room. At the far end of it is a sarcophagus, and there are 3 statues on each side. So a total of 6 statues. 3 statues on each side of these warriors at the ready. They all hold shields and some kind of weapon, axe, sword, or spear. And the statues are human body, but the head of a stag. Antlers and all.
Not a little heavy on the stag.
So you can get that map.
Wait till you see all the moons they made in the back room.
It doesn't.
You do see the back of the statue, all their pants are down.
Wait until you find the ones with no pants.
Those damn moon stags.
The other half of the stag. Even top stag.
Yeah, you actually mistranslated the proper hand language. It's mooning stags. Zach, can you read that? That little schwab into that one.
My pleasure.
Take those
You're
stairs.
working at Chick-fil-A?
When I went to Chick-fil-A, I was like, my thought was like, don't say thank you, say I appreciate that. Don't say thank you. They bring something over, thank you. I'm like, fuck.
My pleasure.
You're not gonna say I appreciate you.
Who has to YouTube the green tomato?
Wait, I don't get it. Why do you have to not say thank you?
Well, because
They're forced to say my pleasure.
Oh.
But they are.
They are, and it's.
I definitely had a guy that was training the one day, and like he was screwing up everywhere.
I'm like, buddy, you gotta pull it together. You're not gonna make it.
Is this path here?
no. I'm sorry.
Okay, I only have one staircase, so this will be the one where Shank is.
Oh, okay.
Does it go up or down?
This one goes down. This one comes into the room. This one goes down out of the room.
Right, we went up into the tree.
Correct. So braziers, statues, sarcophagus, and a large skull fixed atop the sarcophagus. Or not on top of the over the
That one
sarcophagus.
looks fancier than the other one.
As of right now,
It is.
Shank was by himself. Are you coming back
I mean,
to get us?
That's
Yeah.
what Shank would tell you if
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just giving the marching order.
Actually locks himself in the room.
Yeah, I explained it and everything.
I'll take that. Stuff's reusable.
Are you going to each seat?
It's so hot.
These statues have stag.
Are there holes in this wall from what I see?
Not that you can tell from here, like from where you're standing, you don't see any obvious. And this room is fairly well lit with these braziers.
With me staying,
How's
yeah, with me
how's
staying
with
exalted.
the braziers going? How's the air in the room?
How is there air in the room?
No,
Or-
how is the air? In the room?
Like
Just
quality
smoky?
wise.
Oh,
Is there an exhaust?
Is it staggered?
That's bad.
You fuck.
What did-
Very nice, very nice.
I had to work away. I had to work that in some.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
intentional.
that is inspiration, baby.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I hate the word stack. Anyway.
Sorry, I had no idea why.
He's been going at it for so long.
Yeah. There's just something about it I just don't like about the word. Like whenever I read literature and they say stag, I just want to point out the word.
I don't know.
I just don't like the word. There's some. It's like people don't like moist.
Yeah.
I don't like stag.
Shit.
Caught a glimpse of
It's
red.
not a big deal.
Start saying
I was
elk.
like,
No, but it's not a big deal. Like I get it in the context of what we're playing in. I just don't like the word.
Gotcha. Okay.
Stag, Jew in the stag.
Stag napping.
No holes.
staggeringly bad.
Um,
That should be what the enemies do. They just stagger you the whole time. Just
I like
all
to.
their attacks.
I would like to go here.
Ladder of the staggers.
Anything happens.
You go there. That's what happens. You get a new your perspective when the room shifts.
I'll go. I'm
Yeah, exactly. So when I look at these statues,
Mhm.
do they look like they're lubricated to move?
Well, they are staring right back at you.
They all turn their stag heads.
No, does it like do I like see anything in their eyeballs, like gems or anything?
No, they do look like stone statues.
Are they in?
Did they?
Like, are they into the wall or
No,
is
they're-
there space behind them?
Yeah, there's space behind.
Does it look like they were in the first room? With the statues.
There were skeletons.
Yeah, skeleton statues.
Those were skeletons
Oh, okay.
that
We just
like
assumed-
came that animated once you entered the room.
Okay.
These are stone statues.
Is there any head
So this
in the
one-
doorway?
No, the only head is the one that you see here.
Yeah. Fuck. All right.
Could be head.
I'm gonna
What's that?
go
Could be.
behind the statue.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna investigate the statue from
Okay.
behind a little bit,
Mhm.
and like I don't really want to get too close, like directly in front of it. So I'll go to like the right and left side.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for like traps to see if I can see any mechanical workings on it or like see any runes
The
that
evidence
will.
of it ever moving.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you examine
perfect,
it,
that's
there
what I want.
really there's no like scrapes on the floor or places where it looks like there's a joint, where these two
Yeah.
pieces come together, anything like that.
No stone footprints.
No
Okay,
stone.
So
footprint.
stone
Don't know.
statues
Put me
are
back for a second.
statues.
Thank you. I just want to walk into the back end of this room if everybody else is kind of doing that now too,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to do sense undead and fiends.
Mhm.
This does not reach the coffin.
Okay.
Just so you know, it
Gotcha.
only reaches to about like here.
Okay.
So is there anything from like this point on to here that is undead? No. Okay. They're magically animated, most likely. But I was just seeing if they were like.
We don't know. Like they could just be statues.
Possible. Why not?
They
Rare
could just
chance.
be red herrings. They
Why-
could.
Doesn't mural trigger anything for me.
This
as
is
far
fucking
as-
D&D, guys. They're coming to life.
Probably not. I mean,
Fair, though.
it looks like
But-
barbarian
They're not
tribe painted a
Yeah.
picture of their chief.
So we
Yeah.
take initiative and just take all their heads off.
Do I need to get within range? How far do I need to be with determine whether these pedestals are magical?
The statues or the braziers?
Pedestals,
Right,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You'd probably have to get close enough to examine it for like ruins or something.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Sure.
Total 24.
You would know it. You feel like you get a pretty good look at it. The only thing that's magical about it is probably like the ever burning like torch that's in it. Other
He's-
than that, no.
He's in front of two statues. Did it trigger?
He's what?
In front of
Oh,
two
so I'm
statues.
in between two statues.
Oh,
They bought.
nothing.
Okay.
And the statues are like, roughly human sized, but human wearing armor and a stag head with big antlers. But
So they're like ever burning torches in the middle.
Ooh.
Ever burning torches. Ever burning braziers.
flaming tits.
Good.
No.
Burn the bras. I will like to go up to it, right? Extinguish my lantern.
Mhm.
I would like to get my arrow, not silver.
Mhm.
Put it in it and try to catch it. Does it catch?
Yeah, it's fire.
Then I will like to put it into my lantern to like
Okay.
restart it.
Okay.
And then I will break the arrow and keep that little bit of wood and
Okay.
the flame in it. Now, is my lantern ever burning?
No, it doesn't work like
Damn it. Well, I don't know magic.
that. Yeah, no, I appreciate what you're trying. But it doesn't work like that.
Good try, young.
If you ever find an ever-burning flame, let me know. Or ever-burning lantern.
There is two in this room.
What else?
Yeah.
It's a line from the King Killer Chronicles.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. The ever-burning lamp.
Wait a minute.
Not really, but not being exhausted is the issue for me. But
Just
I'll
10
do it.
steps.
Alright, I'll walk forward a little bit and then cast Sense Fiend and Undead again. And now this time the coffin is in range.
Okay.
Any spells to,
You do sense undead in the coffin.
What's that?
You do sense undead in the coffin.
There is something pinging here. You don't have to tell me where it is. I can't. I don't know that.
Okay, you get a ping.
Basically, something comes back saying yes, but that's pretty much all I get. Yeah, that's yeah.
I can't sense constructs that can be magically animated. Oh,
That could possibly not be
Oh,
magically
breakers.
animated.
you got my
Is there any runes on the walls? Like the other room?
No.
No.
Shank's gonna go into stealth mode
Mhm.
and try to hide behind the statue
Mhm.
with his bow, aim at the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Just the thought, if
Are you shooting us?
to speak what we're all
16,
thinking,
17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
to speak what we're all thinking out loud. These statues, are they armed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
swords,
statues that seem to be armed are probably come to life when Skull activates. It seems to be a trend with rooms. If we destroy statues before anything happens, let's say topple them now, do you think that's a better resolution to room?
I think it's worth a try, but I think that guy's watching
What guy is watching?
sarcophagus.
You think it is watching, or
Off the back wall.
you think activate when coffin open?
Topple it
No.
over.
Just like push with your feet.
Oh, yeah. Like,
maybe waiting for an action.
He could be waiting for action. He could be ready to action. You are very
Oh, we're about to
correct.
find out because he's just not.
It's
going
very possible.
I was
Alright.
about to take my flail away anyway. I was
So Algris gets some leverage, pushing up against the wall. Boom! Kicks the statue over, falls.
Jesus
Say like
Christ.
one of the antlers
Like-
breaks off or something. You know,
Let me
thud
rephrase
hits
that.
the ground. There's a brief moment
Oh, fine.
before
more. Jesus.
before you see the sarcophagus lid start to shift
Oh,
and
fuck.
then comes up.
Yes, I do.
stick
And
to the heart.
out of the sarcophagus,
But it's too
Um,
late.
again a preserved mummy, but not wrapped mummy, but a mummified person stands up, looks over the room, and hops out of the sarcophagus like somebody would be hopping out of a wagon or something. Yeah, he doesn't like. It's not
like
like
nimble.
mummy, but yeah, like boom, leg, boom, boom, stands up. It is something that looks like this.
Oh, look, there's minis.
Oh, that's sick.
Silver.
Silver arrow, right at
Okay.
Have we?
it.
Looks real good.
17 plus 3 is 20.
That is a hit.
Big hit?
Nope.
I feel like we should have talked to this guy, but okay.
So,
You literally
Yeah,
started
you
by
don't
knocking
have-
over one of his shits. So
That's true.
Yeah, I-
3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is
This is a-
8.
I ain't going on dead.
With a silvered.
And it is undead, so
Yeah.
we get sacred
Mhm.
flame.
And then I will go to move and go back into stealth mode.
Oh, we probably don't though, because the head's glowing. The stag head, which seems to be nerfing our.
This is
Right.
10.
It's gonna be.
You know, you've exposed yourself. It might be tough. To,
Well, I moved to another statue.
yeah.
which may be more difficult.
It is.
You exposed yourself. Straight to jail. Do not pass go.
Do not collect 200 buckos.
It looked like he has the same.
Do not collect 200 stacks.
The other.
This music really makes me want to play Curse of Strahd even more.
This music really wants me to stab my earballs out.
Not in the goth scene.
I'm not feeling this, but
I get really
Oh man, I'm
pretty
afraid.
good for a fight.
I am.
I don't care that my warranty expired on this laptop.
Oh man,
What,
yeah.
like-
it is,
2016. No, not this one. My dad has the one I got for free. That one I got like
we're switching
2
modes here.
years ago.
Was the monster match?
It was a
All right,
graveyard
so,
match.
this, you're in this very ceremonial room. There's these other statues. There's the mural. There's the fancy sarcophagus. You would probably gather that this is Chief Valka, a mummified Chief Valka. But he steps out and has a spear and a shield, as you see him there. Boom, pounds the spear on the ground once and kind of clashes the spear against the shield.
I mean, there it is. Does anybody have silence really fast? Counter with a silence.
And he says in a older language, but recognizable enough, who dares trespass on this hallowed ground?
He did it.
And as you guys stand around looking at each other, peeing your pants a little bit, he like rears back and like lets out this war cry.
This is potentially our time to retreat here. This looks at least it's about to be 5 or 6
You
on
need
5.
everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
All right,
Meh.
19,
Where was the- okay.
19 plus 3, 22.
22. 18.
2.
2.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Okay. Never mind. I have a +5. I forgot. So 16.
16.
16 and 16. Okay, so Shank, you hear this war cry and you can't help but
Shit, wait.
to
What do I get exhausted?
feel like this chill run down into your gut. So you are frightened, but a save will end. Okay, so at the end of your turn, you get to make a save.
5-8 frightened where he just can't move closer.
Can't move closer, disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
got it. He's not.
As long as
not
it sees
forced to
it.
run away, though.
Correct.
Okay.
Not forced to run away. It lasts for a minute, but save ends. Okay. Anybody doing anything?
Uh,
Okay. Ranged.
Silver Dagger.
Silver dagger.
Dagger.
Miss.
How bad?
Fine.
Articulation is key on that
So
one.
just a regular miss. Did you roll
Dagger,
five or you
dagger,
missed five?
dagger. I got it.
Oh,
I
you
don't
got
know
it.
what
I
this
heard
is.
you,
Oh.
but your first
That's a
dagger
bad miss.
sounded really.
Ranged.
Disadvantage.
So
Not
we'll
good.
see how this works out. You have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Oh.
In the next
They
round.
really did.
Okay.
That's why Brian looked at you.
Not your next attack. So again, like we were going back.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
do something else, you're cool. You're clean.
I'm going to move over here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
He doesn't fire back.
Okay. I think that as you throw your dagger, you crack your hand on
Yeah.
the statue.
Oh yeah. Right.
Quarterback with his hand on the
yeah,
helmet,
yeah. But he follows through. Yeah.
So you got
Um,
stings for
Okay. Cool. Boom. What else we have? Ranged.
Well, I had my ready action, so now I can go again.
No. I guess you.
You had a surprise
just went
round? Or
first.
is it... Okay.
Oh,
Nah. I don't know. Wait.
So when he got,
Oh,
what
ready
got out,
action.
I got my silver arrow.
You were.
Yeah, that would have been before technically the initiative,
So you
which I don't know why we took initiative.
You should have
Because
only
we don't
done
do that.
your
Oh, we
action,
didn't.
you shouldn't have done
There isn't really initiative.
Oh no, that was a save. That was a save. Never mind.
Because otherwise, ranged ready to actions would never be
Okay.
a thing.
Right.
So it's ready to action.
So ready action was definitely the round before this round because it's not a ready action if it's the turn in this round.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. You're up. Or, yeah, you're up.
Whoever
And then
ranged is up. Whoever's
spell,
ranged
spell,
is up.
spell. Okay,
Is he spell
Your movement?
he tried to spell.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out too well.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have advantage.
No, but I have disadvantage.
Because he's
Got it.
a fear.
6. Nope.
What'd you roll? What'd you get?
6.
He's got fear.
Six total?
Yeah.
Alright. That's a bad miss. So you're going to have.
Oh, yeah, it's probably 14.
Disadvantage on next attack.
You just
But I mean, that was technically that's not like a snowball from that one, only because he
No.
took disadvantage from.
And then I get to save out.
Yes. Make a save. I get a wisdom save.
11.
Does not save. Still shit in your pants.
So you have double disadvantage next
That's
time.
your advantage.
I
If
will-
he had saved out, he would get the disadvantage from
Yes.
the bad miss.
I will like to try to move behind
Mm-hmm.
this statue
Okay.
and hide.
Okay.
Bonus action hide.
16.
16. Alright. I mean, these statues provide pretty good cover.
So yeah, so like I drop down, get my bow and arrow, and it's like, guys, this thing's fucking scary.
Did you just
Shit.
did you just hide and then scream?
No, I didn't
Let's scream then hide. Let's go scream then hide.
As he's running, this thing is fucking scary.
I hope it doesn't find me over here.
Hiding behind this statue.
As a villain action, he is going to.
I'm sorry, what?
He is going to call out. It sounds like a name.
Yes.
It sounds like
My name is Jeff.
again, it's a language that is sort of common or adjacent to common, but a little more primitive in a way. But he says Ungvast and Ungvast. And out of this
Long bust.
statue here, so the statue still remains. The statue is there, but a spirit kind of steps out of it. So the statue is left behind, but this spirit that looks like the statue, Staghead, this one we'll say has a spear, steps out, and he's pointer.
I'm in there.
Yeah, okay. It steps out and vroom, goes after the nearest target. So,
Comprehend language is an hour, so I would understand.
okay, yeah, a name.
So he called out.
Unvest.
He called, he called somebody from.
Can't get the last
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, okay.
19 is my AC.
That matter.
Okay, thanks.
That's fair.
Actually, the first thing he does as he moves towards you, he has this shield up and uses the spear, but he moves into your space.
Okay.
Because it's a spirit, it's ethereal.
Okay.
You should make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's only versus. I was reading my hardy thing.
Mhm.
Sorry. Make sure I didn't have advantage. 17 plus 3. 31.
Okay. All right. You feel this thing as it moves through you. Your whole body shudders with this withering necrotic energy, and it kind of withdraws the spear from you. But yeah, you managed to last you. All right.
You're gonna yell, "What's up?"
Spellcasters.
Thank you.
Take it first, Jerry.
I'm gonna attempt to see some.
Wait, he's.
That was villain action.
He used his villain action. Okay, yeah. Spellcasters.
Yeah, can we do melee? Does anybody want to do melee? Okay. Why was
His
Okay.
war shout was the first thing that he did when he came out.
I
That
wasn't
was
sure
sort of
if
like
we
a
could-
triggered action, but
Okay.
yeah. No, we're good. Spellcasters are up.
sticking with C's, attempting to seize him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's right there.
18 total.
Nice.
18. Okay.
Con save.
Con save. No. However,
Legendary save.
He will choose.
he will choose.
Stillness.
Let's keep it going, Jerry. You'll get him sooner or later.
This seems like
It's not a legendary action in the traditional sense, or a legendary save in the traditional sense. When you use your staff to cast Seize, what does it look like when you cast Seize?
It's just a stab sideways.
Okay.
Kind
And you see, you see him, Balka, like kind of race with his spear and shield, and he like throws it back, and you sort of see this ripple of energy hit this creature here,
Okay.
and it evaporates, vanishes. So
Oh, that's
his
cool.
legendary save was used up.
Yes.
This thing took
I
the
like
hit
that.
for him.
That's cool.
So
Did the skull by chance flare at all? The stag skull above him? Did that react at all?
no,
Okay.
no.
I'm going to attempt to cast whatchamacallit.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that one.
Sacred Flame.
But I fail.
Okay, so that's just a fizzle.
Yes, sir.
I will
Alright.
do the same.
Can you?
Sorry, guys.
Crit.
Ooh,
Okay.
boy.
So it is a fiend or undead, so it does take double damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do an add 1d12 damage to it.
Okay.
So it's going to do.
Or you can attack the skull too.
It's too late already. Like,
He was the target.
yeah.
Oh, man, that's a crit. You can add-
Oh,
make it on
yeah.
the target.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fucking garbage.
Double damage!
Four.
Yeah, with a 1 and a 2. But so it's gonna do what? So 1d6 plus wisdom, so it's gonna do 1 plus 5, which is 6, 7, 8 doubled.
16.
So
Okay.
but it's
Um,
doubled because of the skull head.
You would expect it to be, but as you
Yeah.
guys have learned from other rooms, these skulls are protecting them from certain effects.
Okay.
From our radiance.
But only as long as it's active. Only as
But
long as
we
it's
spent
intact.
4
Did-
rounds trying to
Yeah, destroy a skull
Or
when
we could kill him in 4 rounds.
Did the silver tip arrow do anything like special to it?
Can you back me
It
up
stuck.
so I
It
can back
landed.
the room?
Hmm.
Okay.
Spell. All right. Before the
Okay.
end of this round, I guess, or he didn't technically go, but yeah, going to go after the spellcaster who cast at him. Just moves with unnatural speed. Or undead, like this thing is kind of like comes at you, spear ready, and it's just going to attack with a spear. Ooh, 19 on the die.
It's 16 is my AC. So.
Okay,
Could be it.
so that's
Well,
nat
19 plus.
19.
Oh, I'm sorry. 19 plus.
Well, 19 is a big hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus 6 or
Minus
nat
eight, minus
19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
As we moving forward, I analyze his attack speed, his attack procedure, and I def defense to have damage.
Okay.
So, round it down.
Yeah,
So
but you also
four.
take 3 necrotic as well. So 9
You can
from.
use your hero dice to reduce damage.
So, is it totaled and then halved?
So it's
Should be each source, right?
6 points of damage. I'm sorry, 9 points of
9.
damage from the spear, and then 3 necrotic.
12.
So the total damage halved
6.
6. You have your hero die if you want to
Yeah.
apply now. And then for the stunt,
6 down.
4. Cool. What are you at?
6.
6 hit points?
he
What are you
is
at?
going to
10.
try to like jam the spear between your 2 feet and like hit you with the shield to try to trip you.
I healed you.
So strength v strength.
I heal myself first.
I lost.
Probably.
Yeah.
10 total.
Okay, nice. So boom. So you guys see Jerry gets stabbed with the spear, and then boom, shield bashed and tripped. He's on the ground.
Didn't they tell you to respect your
We'll recline him.
Pretty sure.
All right.
Doing the Matrix
That was
one.
his at the end of that round. So top of the round, ranged. What do you got going on? You go melee. Okay.
Range, melee, spell.
I'm gonna come out, shoot. Another D20. That's a D12. Did I tell you I love tiny dice, guys?
Saying you're using them.
That sucks. 4 plus 2. Oh, 4 plus 3 is 7, which will miss.
Yeah, bad. That's
But a
probably.
bad miss. Yeah. So what did you do? Then did you attack with disadvantage?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Oh, you're at disadvantage?
Yes, and I rolled an 18 and a 4.
Yeah. All right.
Did he succeed on this?
Yeah, earlier did I?
No, your sneak was like a 10, wasn't it?
I think it was 16.
16.
16 is a question mark. 18 on the dot.
Okay. I would like to actually run,
This way now.
and I can.
Just
Hey.
running back and forth between
You
them.
getting the skull?
Playing Three Statue Monty.
Oh, which one's he hiding behind?
I believe I can dash as a movement as well.
You can choose to bonus action. It's actually bonus action. Yeah.
You can
I think so.
dash as part of your movement.
Yeah, because I'm a rogue.
Right. Or how does that? I forget how
Rogue
it's
has
worded.
bonus action, cutting action situation.
That'd be-
A sneak attack. You can attempt to hide as your movement action. I do not get the
Oh, that-
dash as a movement
I think
action.
it's level 2.
Yeah, second
Maybe.
level evasive.
Yeah, damn. I'm still gonna move towards this sarcophagus.
Okay. So ranged
With the enemy.
melee.
Alright. With disadvantage, I'm gonna run over and get my ass kicked.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because I
Oh, you missed last time. Yeah.
because the
Okay.
rules.
So he's going to come back at you with this.
17 or 7. Alright, he hits me first.
No, he doesn't actually.
Oh, really?
9 on my score.
10 total.
Okay, so Rosavier's first.
Plus
Well,
11. 11 hit him.
11 does not hit.
Then they-
But it is just a near miss. So I'll take 2 and 9. Probably near miss for you as well.
You got 9, my AC's 14.
Okay,
Yeah.
9, 5. Okay, so we kind of like poke and slash at each other and just do a little bit of damage. You're using your hammer, right?
Yes.
Alright, but no snowball for you.
Hammers, I should say.
No.
Did you make your save for your fear?
Oh no, I did not.
Thank you.
13.
13 total. Alrighty. Spell.
Your turn's probably gonna be a little complex. You go first, right?
Standing up is attack of opportunity.
I think I'm gonna try.
Standing up from prone provokes an AO
Oh, it's
and uses
command.
10 feet of your movement.
Okay.
So a little bit
Try
Do
to
whatever.
drop the shit.
Spell casting within 5 feet.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity as well.
you can use your action to disengage to stand up and then move. So
I can also cast bombs. on my-
yeah, you can.
Making sure we didn't roll it back to 3.5 where attacking with it melee was attack by
Right. Yeah. Too many rule systems over
Yeah.
the generations.
Right. Trying to seize him again from the ground.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
Nat 20. All right.
20 plus 4, 24.
Okay.
24 would be the save.
Before I roll the save, you want to impose disadvantage or
Push his switch.
increase the duration or
I can increase disadvantage on it.
How would
You can
increase?
impose disadvantage on the save with your crit.
Just disadvantage it.
Okay.
24 would be the
Is that only next round though, or is that his next attack?
No, it's
if he's-
disadvantage on the save.
Oh, on the save.
On the
Sorry.
save
sorry.
against seed.
Apologies.
And what's that? A con?
It is constitution.
Con save. All right. Save
So,
or failed. I mean,
24 is the number he has to save against.
But then
didn't
Strahd
come
bonds.
close.
Right. Well, each round is. I'm just.
Oh, right. Okay, 24. Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Good call.
And who's to say that he needs to go south to do it?
Okay.
But
Now.
All right, so he knocks you down and you kind of gather yourself, boom, and he's like ready to stab down again and just kind of
Do I still feel right?
yeah.
Stand up and I'll shift.
Alrighty.
he doesn't get AO or attack of opportunity because the
Paralyzed.
whole blood paralyzed. Okay.
Spells. Spells. Well, I guess I'm not going to try to command him anymore. So let's see if I can cast this damn spell. Nope. 2 plus 4 is 6. So
Yeah.
miss by 6. That's a bad miss.
A misfire. You're going to take 2 damage.
Ouchie.
So try to call upon some holy power and you end up sticking your finger in the outlet. Oh shit. Anton Markowski.
I love how I
Secret
don't
flame?
use a fucking roll until combat. I think I hit
17
like every
plus.
check on the way up to this. And then
Remember that.
What are you trying to do?
Sacred Flame again.
Oh, Sacred
so,
Flame.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's going to fail because he's paralyzed.
Oh, do I get advantage? Not for spells, right?
I'm not casting the spell, no.
Okay. Well, then he's just going to take 8 damage.
Okay.
Would have been 16, but
Right.
bullshit.
Is it?
There just happened to be skull heads here.
If you were building a barrow mound, wouldn't you do things to protect it?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it would honestly be faster to grab the
Nice, look
skull.
what looted.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly.
grabbing the skull has issues also.
Mm.
Remember
I
that.
feel like easier to take it out of the room.
It turned it into a vibrator. I don't know if that's really an issue.
It's good or bad. Right. You're right.
All
I'll
right.
argue that.
Depends on how you see it.
Top of the next round.
Can
He's
break off the
paralyzed. He
horns
can't-
and sell them for
See,
later.
that's paralyzed. I want to fire at it.
Okay. So straight roll.
Straight roll.
Right.
13 plus 3, 16.
That hits.
Since I hit it, crits.
Nope, that's only when you're.
We got rid of that wand.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 6
Like,
plus
break off the
3
horns, put a lens
is
slayer,
9,
that shit.
10, 11 points of silver
The pit fat.
arrow damage.
Nice.
We do not have big fat.
Oh, yeah, treasure with big fat.
No. I will also
Melee.
attempt to hide
We know where to get it.
back here.
Still sketchy.
Damage, that's 8 or yeah, take
15, 16, 17.
20.
Okay.
And then save right in 18, 19.
You save out.
Well, say if you're
Okay.
here,
Get a
you're
minute to
afraid
collect
of it, you
yourself.
Can't move.
Take 2. There we go. My D12 gives me 11 plus 2.
What, you crit?
14, 15, 16.
So it's melee. It's a melee.
Oh, auto crit. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
15 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Smack him upside the head.
Yeah.
One more hammer.
Yeah.
Braids. Squares it up, takes his time.
Right.
Yeah.
He can attempt to save because he would be attacking back and
Okay.
24.
24. Ooh, I'm gonna need a big number off here. That's not a big number.
But he Strahd mods it.
He's bonus.
Can't use it on my own turn though. You know, can't
I don't know.
can't use
I
it on
don't
my-
know.
It's like a legendary action, but it's a villain action. Just can't use it on your own turn. So
Okay.
just gonna have to wait.
You're DM.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do you.
Oh, you get spells again?
I was just like,
No, it works. A villain action works the same way as a legendary action, except it's not a legendary creature. It's just a boss villain.
That's why you can auto
If I
save
become a
and
villain, can I
minion
get villain
thing
action?
to save.
Can
Yeah,
you
I get you.
Where are we?
Spells.
Spell time.
Spelling bee.
Should I just go? Am I better served trying to destroy the skull so I keep missing this motherfucker?
I don't know how hurt does he look.
It's hard to tell because he's like well armored and a warrior, but you guys have done some damage to him. Maybe. Yeah, actually, you guys have
Huh?
cut him up pretty good, especially with
Is
the
it
sacred
spells
flame and
within 5 feet?
silvered weapons.
What's that?
Yeah, paralyzes an attack within 5 feet.
Yeah, but I'm casting a spell, not attacking.
Any.
Are you
Wait,
using
wait,
attack
wait,
spell?
Yeah.
affliction?
No, they were suggesting I walk into melee range and then use Sacred Flame, but it doesn't work
Oh,
that way.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Sacred Flame is
He
a
had
save.
used a touch.
You're right. Sacred Flame is a save, it's not an attack.
Right.
You're right, that would not be advanced.
All right, so who's doing what?
Sorry.
Sacred Flame to the big guy. 17 again.
So crits.
10 damage.
Oh, man.
That's not doubled, by the way. It would have been 20, but it's now 10.
Okay.
I'll be within 60 feet of the skull and attempt to.
All right.
18 total.
It hits.
4 and 7. 11 damage.
I think these little dice are weighted to 17, because I seem to roll a lot of 17s with these dice.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, boom,
It's not a
boom.
crit,
Yeah, you
but-
see the skull light up when it gets pelted with the magic missiles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually change. I'm gonna be slow. I'm just gonna run up to Amelium since I keep miscasting my spells. I'm tired of it.
He's gonna trip and fall into the guy. Get rid of 2 ones back to back.
Not feeling very holy today, huh?
I mean, I feel like punching holes more than.
Okay. Yeah.
That's 12, 20. So take the 18. So that's a big hit. I would assume 18 plus 4, 22.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, it is.
Is it big hit?
Mhm.
Okay.
So D8 plus D4.
Wait, was it 22 a big hit?
It's an auto crit.
So it is a big hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
You do
Oh.
auto crit.
Right.
Oops.
Auto crit.
It's a D12.
Sorry. Doesn't matter.
You want to add a D4?
Don't worry about it. I missed it. I should have been paying attention.
Ooh.
Spicy D12.
21 damage.
Okay. What
Bludgeoning.
weapon are you using?
Bludgeoning.
The flail.
My
Flail.
flail.
Okay.
Yeah. Auto crit is a paralyzed.
That was
Yep.
almost max damage. I rolled
Yeah.
8 and 11.
Oh, shit, nice.
Yeah.
You land a
Make up
solid
for the
blow
ginger.
on this paralyzed enemy. But the non-magic weapon doesn't hurt it as bad as you would expect it to. Wait, he's been using non-magic silver full damage.
D12 on the auto
But-
crit.
Auto crit, right. Take a
Yeah.
big hit. No, it's auto crit.
Yeah.
It keeps blowing my mind.
So that's my turn.
Okay.
Keep that there. You did yours.
Yeah, I spelled
Already did.
Almost top around.
next round.
All right.
Or end of round.
Does he have to save?
I
You
mean- he saved on his turn, right? It'd be the end of his turn, and he failed to save.
Right.
And paralyzed, you can't
You're
he
incapacitated.
can't speak,
You're incapacitated.
so he can't use his.
You can't pull the people out.
When I
Well,
get nerfed.
I mean,
That spell's about to get nerfed.
No. that's what I mean. I'm trying to reconcile in my head. Like
I said that last
The
week.
idea is-
Dude, that is rough.
I have it
Well,
written
one-
down
one-
as call upon warriors, and that's his like, when he calls out a name, he can't call out a name.
Right.
So
You want to?
We did say last
fucking
week that it was
stuck.
a save per turn.
What you getting it?
Oh, you've been failing your saves?
Yeah,
He crit.
I
On
crit on my spell check, which
That's
is
really
what's saved.
Fucker.
That's really what's killing.
That's
More
yeah.
so.
That's how you got fucked. Okay. Okay. Now I understand.
and
I missed
he's
that.
I wanted to like
the dice given. The dice taken
run this
away.
enemy. He has a lot of cool shit, but I just can't use it right now.
I love this dungeon. Fucking players fucked up this dungeon so hard.
That's D&D, right?
I will do what I do best. Shoot. I'm hidden, right?
Yeah, I mean, he can't see you.
Oh, he's got. Are you attacking?
I have an idea after the session
Yeah.
for how we can reconcile.
The guy.
You automatically have.
Even with the save ends, it might be a little too much for a DC 12. You know, what was your idea?
I didn't want to jump up
Okay,
too much in the
alright,
session
gotcha.
with it.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's 7 and 5, so I think 7, 10 misses, right?
Yeah. It's actually a bit.
You get disadvantage on next.
He shoots you.
You get your dex mod is +3, so it'd be +1 for your level also. So 11.
Oh, no. +3 is total.
Oh, with your level mod?
Yeah.
Level, okay. Fair enough.
I can't wait for this character to.
Oh, you were hitting. Were we attacking?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the hidden doesn't matter because he's paralyzed, so you automatically have advantage.
All right, cry.
Swing with my non-magical hammer. Oh, good thing I have advantage.
Better.
It's level plus
19, which is a hard crit because I hit it.
I believe so. Yeah, that's what I've been going.
So,
Any hit is a crit.
Yeah, and
you still have
It's
to
like
hit.
level
Yeah.
Yeah.
your efficiency mod.
so that was 8 plus D12. 6 more.
It's a different die.
But that doesn't work for spells.
Use the
right?
purple one that has all 20s on
15, 16, 17.
17 hits.
That's
Oh,
excellent.
17 damage. Okay.
with a non-magical weapon.
With the non-magical.
Yep.
I don't
But
controlling this time.
Because he
Yeah,
is
it might
because he
be-
is paralyzed and frozen, you guys are just like wailing away. You can see like
The
parts of his dried skin coming off, parts of his armor starting to dent and break. He's going to save. Needs a needs a 19 or 20. Did not get it.
super paralyzed.
Could have kept that one behind the screen. You could have held that one behind the screen.
19, I got it, guys.
So I think this compares to whole person. The whole person is the second level spell. It is definitely too powerful for a DC 12.
But you still crit it. Like you still,
Yeah,
if you had,
That's
it,
literally where it
done
is.
it, you know what I
It was
mean?
already
Like-
nerfed because it was like save per turn, but the fact is that you
and the
just
fact that
set
you
the boundary.
the high DC
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
I got it rolling.
Because if I just barely passed, it would have been a 17.
Right. And the fact that these things activate when he calls upon them, like normally a
Yeah.
boss fight, you want to have some other things in there, but
Right.
none of that's happening right
Yeah.
now.
And we got silence.
Sure. All right. He rolled. Spell it up, boy.
Oh, I'm meleeing. I'm sorry.
Okay, melee. Yeah, sorry. Me too.
I used
I was
to
gonna
attack-
go
oh,
ahead.
no,
Secret
no,
Flame.
I thought you grabbed the cross.
16 plus numbers, so that's gonna be an auto crit.
Like one, right? Five.
I'm low, but 12, 14 damage.
All right.
No, I'm actually only plus 3 to hit. I'm only plus 2 strength.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I know 20 was just normal. So he's probably around the 18 to 5. Well, 22 was a big hit.
It doesn't matter, right? Well,
Oh, you still have to connect.
right.
You still have to
Right.
connect.
Just have to land the blow.
Does 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yours?
He's staggered. You know, you guys are just like literally hammering away.
Oh, right. Okay.
Who's doing what?
I'm spellcast.
Spell.
Did you do your damage?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. It was 14 before it being half by my non-magical.
Okay. Oh, spell. Great. Soccer and prom.
7?
What were you trying to cast? Sacred Flame?
Oh yeah.
So no, but it's a near miss.
It's the near miss?
Yes.
Ah, spell puzzles. Okay, cool.
So
8
you,
for me, near miss.
a near miss for you on the sky? On the skull. Okay.
Thank God I have a good mod here, because that was pretty
On
much-
what? Magic
I
missile?
can't lose this spell
Okay.
unless
And you said 8?
8.
I roll a
8
one.
Okay. So you apply 2 damage to the skull,
No.
right?
Oh, no. Spell physical.
Spell, short,
Oh,
near
spell
miss.
physical. My bad.
Near miss
Yeah.
on spell.
And
It's a
spell.
magic missile, not a physical
Alrighty, top of the next round. What are we doing?
Bad miss that.
7 plus
Disadvantage.
3 is 10 again.
Not a crit miss.
No, it's 7.
It's a 7. It's a 7. I can see it coming. It's a 7.
Fuckers, you're small die.
Disadvantage, advantage should be a single roll.
Reroll.
Because paralyzed.
Reroll.
is Disadvantage.
Yep.
18
There
plus
you go.
3 is 21.
Woo!
So they have
That's
advantage.
a 21.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait, should I
Normal hit?
Advantage
Yeah.
to hit with my spell.
1 plus 3 is
You're rolling
4,
with
5, 6.
You're rolling a spell casting check.
What?
Not rolling.
All right.
Yeah.
So as Algris and Boris are like taking turns, hammer, flail, just beating this thing down. You guys see a silver tipped arrow burst from this thing's chest and finally does takes it out.
Nice.
Kaboom!
Took you long enough to get in position.
Oh man.
Final shot.
Hate this game.
What's the guy who made this rule set?
Can I collect my arrows?
Some idiot.
You took up it.
Now
we know.
yes. Roll a d20. High means you can use them again.
19.
All right. How many? That was 1. I don't know how many others you want to
I
fire.
missed another one, and I think he
I
got
think I
third.
shot 5.
You should.
I get 3 back.
Okay.
Collect my silver dingers.
Noted.
I collect my spells.
See this guy's newly formed corpse.
All right.
Naturally.
Reformed corpse, right?
A reformed corpse. Return to the earth.
His spear is steel, but it has a bronze inlay to it,
Okay.
and it is wrapped in very fine leather. It is a masterwork spear.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
it is a +1 to
It's just attack.
damage or attack.
3.5 was just attack.
Stop. Gives me a 3.5 check.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if you rolled.
Stop
that.
being old. God.
Yeah, like stop being like ancient.
I'm not the oldest one at this table. So look the other way.
Masterwork weapon is +1 to damage. So
Does that count as magic weapon for purposes of overcoming magical resistance?
no, it's not magic.
Okay.
It's just like
Well, mate.
beautifully
Yeah,
crafted.
just making sure. Thank you.
What else is on him? A necklace, bracers, and a belt. All some combination of silver, metal, and gemstones with them. They're worth 50 gold pieces each.
Bracer and
Bracers,
Yeah,
necklace, belt.
before anybody grabs any actual attunement.
Okay.
Medical check.
Mhm.
19 4, 23.
Nothing on him.
shield.
Shield's a nice shield with a cool stag head on it, in like a bronze plate stag head.
Definitely gonna replace my regular shield with the bronze plate stack head shield.
All right, cool. Yeah. Kind of a trophy.
Nothing since you
Right
desecrated a grave, much like fucking just showing off your shield from there.
Hey,
Nothing is worth
I
finding.
think it's a cool trophy.
Does the thong seem to have any reaction in this room?
No, you gotta put it on first.
You have to braid around it first.
Why you not dropping your trouser, bro?
You have to pair it with the access cast.
No, nothing in here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna steal that mini now, and that mini's gonna be me.
That is a sick mini.
If you want to use it, you can. I mean, I
I
spent
don't want to not.
the
use a
last 2
flail.
weekends painting it.
I don't want to not use a flail. Is my
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Spent the last 2 weekends painting it just for it to stand there.
Just for it to stand there and be paralyzed. He had some cool shit to do too, but
Yeah.
didn't
next
work.
time you gotta build some health phases, like automatically breaks you.
I know, or some kind of contingency trigger or something. Yeah, yeah.
Either we dumb it down to restrain, or we lower the duration, or
So for that specific,
I want to get rid of it. Like hold person
Right.
sees is a
Yeah.
Or it's
Good
a bread
spell.
butter spell. Yeah, absolutely.
This person is considered a second level. So
But yeah, maybe we need to up the DC. What was your other idea?
So my idea was either have something in the encounter that would, break that or give an extra chance of that or something. But as far as mechanically, just considering the spell goes, every hit forces a new save. So you'd essentially get 5 saves around.
similar to a charm.
Right.
That
So
seems
you-
like it would break too quickly, though.
You can still have to save.
Well, if it's a level 1 spell, it shouldn't be hold for a minute.
That's true.
Save ends.
So
That's the
keep it where it
compromise.
is, but save
At hit,
opportunity
every time it gets hit.
time it gets hit.
Or make it the same thing, but make it a DC 14. Right.
up
I would
the
say
DC.
I would say either
Maybe
one
move-
works.
Put it up to the next level of spells.
I would say maybe even do both. Like have C's as a level 1 and create a
I wouldn't-
whole
No,
spell
I wouldn't.
for
So,
DC 14.
I-
No, I mean like 2
Oh,
separate
I-
spells. Like the DC 12 one is one that gets a save every hit until it breaks, and there's a DC 14 that's like Raider C's. I don't know. And it's
If that we were gonna do that, I would
still have the
up
greater
it to a
Cs.
more powerful spell like it is now.
The way it is now would be DC 14, and then we.
I think the next one up is 15, yeah?
Is it? Okay.
But either way, the next level up,
I know.
You're right. It is 15. Yeah, because it is paralyzed for a minute. Even save every round, so it is really powerful.
yeah.
It probably should be a DC 15, as it is.
Do like the save forcing a new hit
Right.
or after hit because you do get advantage or your crit or whatever, but then it gets a save. So you're not nerfing the spell too much.
I would, being level 1, I think restrain would work because he still couldn't attack, he couldn't move, but he could still speak, he could still do that stuff, and he would still grant advantage, not an auto crit like paralyzed.
What could nerf the spell without changing too much is because the roll sets the DC.
Mhm.
Having it like if that DC was just you had to get a 12, but it was a 12. How many times would you break it out? At just end of round.
right. That's what I was saying. We're using this to set an example for the entire spell, but the DC is what really made this spell super strong.
Yeah, sure. He would have broken out like multiple
But I don't
times.
want to start tinkering with that because I think if you fucking nail the spell, you nail the spell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of it. I think paralyzed at DC 12
I-
is too strong.
I think the issue is okay. So we can either up it to make it harder to cast, but still a very powerful spell, which wouldn't have made a difference here because you critted on it.
Right.
But even if you would have rolled an 18,
It
You
would
could
have
cast it-
because he wouldn't know the spell. Because we're only allowed to know DC 12.
but
right?
no, you're
I wouldn't.
at starting level. If you found a scroll with
Yeah,
C's
right
on
now,
it, you could start to use it.
I wouldn't be able to start.
It would also guarantee that the DC was always higher too.
Do we keep it? That's true. Yeah, a minimum of 15, right?
Yeah.
Do we keep it paralyzed and change it to restrained? Or I'm sorry, do we keep it at 12 but change it to restrained, which does change things? 'Cause then magic users could still cast.
I think that's where you want to go with it, to be honest.
Or does that water it down too much, or is that okay? And then
No, I think
maybe
because you still hold them, like if you hold a melee attacker back, like literally they just get
As
stuck.
long as there is a paralyzed option later in the spell list,
Yes.
that's fine.
okay. So I'm
Like the paralyzed D's at 15.
Since
yeah, I think
we,
that's still too powerful for 50.
because me and you, we can technically
Well,
right now take a
My
paralyzation
My
spell.
comparison is whole person.
Yes,
Right, and that's a level.
I have one.
And
At
generally,
level 1,
when
you
I
only
kind of
take
took the
DC
spell
12
list,
well.
I went like
12
1,
is
2,
paralyzed.
3,
Affliction.
4.
Right. Whole person.
So it'd
is
still be a
that-
We
15.
can con save or
Yeah.
become paralyzed.
So, this whole person can be ridiculous, but it is
I don't
specific
have that.
for people.
That's not my problem.
Right.
So, D's can be any,
Right.
any creature.
But
Alright,
literally,
so
C-
let me
C
think about this. So
But
C.
I also have a right now I have a paralyzation spell. It's target makes a con
One-
save or become paralyzed, but it's one turn.
One turn.
Right. So you having essentially the same thing, but it lasts a minute.
A minute con.
Yeah, it's like that's where it gets OP. But if you made it where it's like, well, it's just restrained, I think like, okay, well now I still can cast paralyzed where it still does something if need be, but you have something where it does a little differently. It
I
stops
would
it from being-
restrain for a minute.
Yeah.
And they can save at that end.
So how about hold is restrained, save ed for 1 minute and save ends. C's, we bump it to
DC 15. Oh, you want to go higher?
Well, again,
Remember that
like Brian just said though, if you put it to like a higher DC,
I mean, the DC is always going to be high.
yeah, because let's say it is like a DC 17 save or something. Like if you want to go that high with it,
So
that means that if he does get it off, it is literally every single time you're gonna have to save with like a 17 or higher, or 18 or higher, which means
So DC, yeah, I see. So it's
Yeah.
a little bit harder for him to cast, but also
but it will be
a little bit harder to
significantly
save.
harder for you to save
Right.
because he's also gonna get modifiers on top of that.
Because his modifier is only going up from 4 or 5, whatever it is, and not many things have a 5 or 6 to their con.
Right.
So
So we'll
Alright.
make it even more.
So DC 15 is C's for 1 minute save ends.
Okay. So 15 is paralyzed, or 15 is the restraint.
15 paralyze.
15 is paralyzed. Okay.
We'll keep that powerful spell, but just up it a DC.
Okay.
And we'll make hold. We'll add hold.
Gotcha.
Make that restrained save ends.
Okay. So.
And maybe hold. Maybe we should just use hold person. Whereas C's, you can use it on undead, or constructs, or well, I don't know about constructs. They're always weird. But anyway, you get my point, right?
Right. So it's
You can use it on a monstrosity. You could use it on a dragon. You could use it on a
You
whatever.
can use it on a plane. You can use it in your car.
Use it in a box with my box. Yeah. So hold will be DC 12,
Hold person.
and
So
we'll say it's hold person,
Okay.
and it's only on like humanoids.
Gotcha.
And I'll add that and
You can
update the
modify
updated
it,
doc
Restrain.
and create a change log.
Restrain for the minute. And so save ends.
Yeah. So
Right.
C's is just
So
up a DC, up that next level,
Yep.
but it doesn't change. We'll
Got it.
add a whole person, and that'll be restrained.
Got
England.
All right. Thanks, guys.
For ruining my account.
No.
it. Thank you for teaching.
It was,
For
it,
the trouble section.
it does go both ways where, I didn't get to play this guy, but you guys, it kind of takes a little bit of the
It's like
adventure away from you guys because you were just rolling to hit and
Yeah.
tear this thing up. Like you didn't get to
and that is the only thing I
strategize,
At
Yeah.
that point, that is once I need to cast
In
that.
any one-on-one battle. In any one-on-one battle, that's your only spell.
I need a neuter one enemy. I just need to keep casting season until it sticks.
Right. So we changed the restraint for 1 minute or one turn.
Dude, where you been playing Spike for 5 minutes? We're sorting this out.
I heard everything. I just didn't hear the duration.
C's is now DC 15.
No, the whole one.
Hold person only works on humanoids.
Okay.
Restrained. Save ends.
Okay, so 1 minute. Okay.
Same duration.
Okay.
Save end.
I didn't hear the duration of the whole.
Restrained instead of paralyzed.
Cool.
Ignorance is bliss.
In the sarcophagus is. Hold on now.
Did anybody grab the stuff off of him? Like I grabbed the shield, so I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
I'll put this.
You wrote it down, right?
I don't know who has
What's
what,
that?
but
You keep track of what was on him.
Yeah, we have the spear, we have the
We
gauntlet,
did-
Necklace,
and the
bracer.
3 pieces. Yeah.
We just need to make sure we have the room to carry
I
it.
still have
gotcha.
1, 2.
I've got quite a few.
is anybody taking the spear? No
I'll
one
take
really.
the spear.
Okay.
Fancy
I got
spear.
space as well. Did we verified it's
I still have 5.
Correct.
I still have 5 slots.
Okay.
Can we get those adventuring feats more, right?
It was for every
Why's
it's every
that third?
2, so it was gonna be 2 and 4, but now it's 1 and 3. I believe.
1 and 3.
We're not gonna hit another exploration until
Okay.
3rd level.
If
I still have 5 slots, so.
Has everybody who's been getting crit on been tracking their armor quality?
I have
All
1,
those jewelry things.
The necklace, bracers, and belt
Yeah.
are
Put the
all
gold
1
piece
slot
on.
each.
The necklace would not be 1 slot.
Okay, but the bracers and the belt. The belt.
Bracer. We'll say necklace and belt go together. So you can
Okay.
kind of roll unless you either
I was,
wear the belt.
like,
roll
well,
it
I'll
up,
throw the belt on. Like,
Yeah.
that's not gonna do anything.
So necklace and belt 1, because it's not just like your regular like belt. It's a fucking leather belt with this silver thing on it, so it's a little more has a little more beef to it. And then and the bracers would take up a slot as well.
Like your Texan cowboy belt.
Yeah, like
The
little,
buckle is just a
you know,
stag
or like
head.
a real wide belt. You know what I mean? So It's almost like a
It's a
you know-
weightlifter spell.
Yeah. It'd be like wearing that, so it's a little cumbersome.
That's a boring way to go.
And the sarcophagus.
In the sarcophagus, 600 gold pieces, 1,000 silver pieces, 10 citrine gems, which are like a translucent kind of orange, that are worth 50 each.
How many?
This might be a level up here.
Oh, I still missed that. What's that? I'm sorry.
10 citrine gems.
10.
Did you get any of them, or
10 gems. Okay. No,
You got the gold and silver.
10 gems worth 50 each?
You got the gold and silver.
600 gold, 1,000 silver, 400 platinum.
Hey, wait a minute. Also,
We can check the video on that. Video playback.
Okay. Go ahead.
are we clear?
Kind of.
What?
As mine.
No, just go ahead. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. There is an antler in the a full
Same thing, another headdress.
antler. No, this is an antler, and I'm sorry. There are 2 antlers on this thing. So one
Okay.
has a spell card. Both of them have a spell carved into them. One of them has the spell Hallow, cleric spell.
Yeah, I was like, ooh. Go ahead.
The other one has Smite,
Okay.
which conjugate are.
Are these horns getting like wands? Are these like wands?
These are like scrolls. So
They're
you
like
can
scrolls.
you
okay.
can use them and they'd be done, or you can copy them into your scripture and have them forever.
Clerics can also add spells.
Can we copy notes?
Yeah, come on. I was like, technically, could we both learn from these?
No.
Mm,
Doesn't learning and consume it? I'm pretty sure it's written in the rules.
I think if 5e it does.
Probably. No.
My knowledge, no. If you copy down a scroll, I don't believe it consumes it.
I think you wrote
Alright.
that in.
I know using a spell consumes it, but
Yes.
does copy consume it?
Yeah. Yes.
It's
The
written
MG
there?
states, yeah. It's the spell.
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
And this is the OSR rules, right?
Mike Merles said so.
Oh,
Well,
this
it's
is
DMG, EFIV.
so to make
Okay.
a call on
That's
it.
my mistake. Okay.
Yeah, as far as he knows, spell scrolls are in fact consumed during copying process.
Okay. So
That makes
one
sense.
each.
It's not really copying, it's transfer.
I don't know which
Yeah,
ones, which
yeah.
in terms
That's
of
probably a
spell
better way to
level
think
or
about
not.
it. You know.
What's that?
It's not really copying, it's transferring.
I got you. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, at the same time, like, 'cause you can copy from another person's spell, and it's not gonna erase the spell from their spell.
Right.
Yeah, but it might use up the power from the spell.
Scrolls are one-time use. So
They're
it
different.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So what is hollow?
Anything else in there?
I'm looking it up.
Anything else? The fuck else do you want?
Ah,
I don't know. You could be continuing.
600 gold, 1,000 silver, 10 gems
gotta be
worth
like
50
fucking-
each.
400 platinum.
It's like,
Leave it
yeah,
on.
you can punch in the nose, Shank. Oink.
I'm just being thorough.
He moves across the coins on the thing, a little
Smite
trap
and
pops up.
Hollow- Smite and
pie.
Hollow are both
There is
DC
nothing
15 spells.
All
Uh,
the stuff he had on all
What?
the
Yeah, hollow. Yeah, there's a lot to it. So
Is there light coming out from there?
coming out from where?
Light from the other
Oh, down below, no.
Um,
Darkness down the stairwell.
I think we can leave out of here through the treasure room.
I mean, I've been using melee more often. I don't mind taking
I find
Smite
it
if you want to take Hollow.
yeah, I mean a hollow though costs 1,000 GP to
What?
use.
What?
Herbs, oils, incense worth at least 1,000 GP, which the spell consumes.
Oh no, that's if you do a ritual. It costs 100 gold if you cast it as a spell.
Is that it?
Only 100.
Only 100, bro.
That's the rub with the higher
I mean,
level
we
spell.
literally had nothing to spend our gold on last time we went back to town. This is
I don't
fine.
know, how much gold do you have? I've got 155.
Like, I
So
I have like 300 almost. Or
as
Ten.
as spellcasters, you guys should be using your spells on your spell components. Like that's what you're accumulating gold for.
Yeah.
You know. As a melee fighter, you want better
Armor,
shit. You
right, right, right.
know.
You want to pay me to match
as a
your
rogue,
weapons.
same kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can also create your own spells, and you can.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Because
You can enchant weapons.
European.
Oh.
He told me you could enchant my long hammer.
Long hammer.
And it costs 24 hours, or it takes 24 hours to cast.
The ritual. That's probably the ritual. I'm not looking.
Ritual casting takes 1 hour.
Regular cast
Word.
takes 24.
It says casting time. I don't
There
even
is
see
no
the
casting
ritual.
time.
What are we looking at?
Probably.
You're looking at the 5e spell.
Which one am I supposed
Bro.
to? Oh.
Oh, what's my spell?
Somebody slap him.
The game we're playing.
Somebody dig into that hole in his head he made.
Conditions, yes, we're using them for 5e.
Look
Spell
up Hollow.
description,
Even the conditions, the ones that are listed in the document are the ones that are a little bit different.
incapacitated was changed.
Right. And prone.
Okay.
And we added dazed. But otherwise, conditions are conditions.
Oh.
Spells are in the doc.
You updated grapple also.
Yeah. Right.
Someone share that doc with me again, because
It's I
in
just
Discord.
it's in the Discord. Fantastic.
Evil creatures,
Updated
elemental
in
fae,
Discord
fiends,
under,
and undead can't enter 60.
Can we get this
resources.
at
No.
Cat scan.
Greedy Horizon info.
And it's on page 38.
Although I'll
37,
that new updated one with the
Sure,
with
see
the
how
other
it's
stuff.
seasonal.
Every session.
Pretty much.
I'm still gonna go by this
This is a work in progress.
because you're between spells and nothing for rogues.
Probably not.
Right. It's easy for me. Melees.
Mm-hmm.
Melee or range.
Eagerness is
Hey
belief.
guys, we're not done exploring yet.
I know. Frem's ready to go downstairs.
We're about table.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Let's go downstairs. I'll
Head
like
downstairs.
to
Okay.
sneak down, look for traps as I walk.
Okay, using your lantern?
Yeah. Bullseye lantern.
Continue 10:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time here.
Yeah.
Tense music playing. Okay, so the stairs leading out of this room head down in a spiral.
Okay.
Whereas before a lot of the ground was like hard packed earth and stone, this is stone. Stone spiral staircase going down. At the bottom of the stairs is a large antlered skull.
Smash.
Just at the bottom, or like is there like a room?
There is a room. As you look around, you see a couple things. The room kind of ends to your right. Like there's not much to your right. The room is oval and not all that big. It's not quite as big as that. At the far end is a sarcophagus, and above the sarcophagus is a very large antlered skull hanging from chains.
This is gonna be whatever Valko was guarding, because he was supposed to be the guardian, right?
You also like when you scan the room, right across from you in the staircase is a
Somebody's staring.
collapsed section of the wall, and it kind of leads, and you feel there's a definite breeze coming from that collapsed tunnel, collapsed portion of the wall.
Good. Just step across the threshold.
Big stag skull hanging in the middle.
Yeah, well, not in the middle of the room. So
It's behind it.
when you go down to the bottom of the stairs, have you entered the room yet?
Sure.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he was
Careless rogue.
15, 16, 17.
Man. All right.
Careless rogue gets lucky twice, I guess.
You are, kind of scanning the room, and you step on the floor of this, on the final step. You step on the floor. You immediately you notice that as your foot falls on it, you're like, that wasn't solid ground. It starts to cave in, and you very quickly just kind of reach and hold on to the edge right there.
Mhm.
You're hanging on the edge. Below you
Does that make
is
any
a
kind of
long shaft that goes into darkness, but you can hear trickling water.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Did that opening make any noise? Because
Yeah, it wasn't an illusion.
The
It was,
closest people should be able to hear.
well,
it.
he's like down a spiral staircase.
Okay.
I don't know if
That's all
you guys might hear like a ruckus when he like, whoa, like kind of
Yeah.
falls.
So we should probably buff it at this point.
I'll like
You
to
decided to go off what I
pull
was.
my stuff up.
Okay.
You would like to, but
I would like
what's your
to.
strength one?
-2.
Try.
You can certainly try.
Roll strength check.
Okay, I'm waiting for the command. 8.
Is that -2?
I thought that was an 18. 8. You're struggling, like you're kind of trying to dig your feet into the dirt to push you up, and you kind of get like to the point where you can like get here, but there's nothing like to grab
yeah.
onto.
I remember that.
You're stuck here right now.
August!
You hear
Oh.
echo from up the spiral.
I'll run down the
Go for the
stairs.
man that has telekinesis for 500 pounds.
And
My
I'll,
lord!
I'll run over and
The one scary
Can I-
spot are 2 pounds. So.
can I like if I have a good like foothold to like grab him?
Everything is just 502
yeah.
pounds.
Okay, I'm not like
Yeah, you'd be on the last step essentially of the staircase.
I'll reach over and grab him and try and pull him up.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Easy to
crowbar
kinda-
has the advantage of strength.
scramble up,
Use the
get him out.
Get in there! Get in there!
What? Give it a +2, guys.
All right, so you guys are both on the last couple of stairs of
Open your
this
mouth, bite on this.
of the staircase. There is an antlered skull next to you. There is a 10-foot by 10-foot pit trap at the base of those stairs. And again, Algris, now you would see this collapsed part of the wall that has a tunnel to it. And then to the left, a sarcophagus with a very large antlered skull hanging from
Man,
chains
just think if
above
you
it.
just rolled some ball bearings, he would have seen that floor buckle a bit. He would have totally known.
Man, if only you threw a
I'm
rock.
gonna take the deer skull, the vibrating deer skull.
Not
down.
vibrating.
Not vibrating yet.
No.
Are you talking
Grab
about the
it.
one over here or the big one?
The one I can reach.
The one at the base of the stairs is just
Yeah.
like affixed to the wall.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Why don't I just? Oh, just start wailing.
It shatters. Falls.
Okay.
Wait, I want to get the antler.
Okay.
Are they? How sharp are they?
Roll a d20.
They are 3 sharp.
One of them is broken. The other one is intact.
So, do you have any pitons on you?
They're Petons, you
Pete-
cretin.
Pitons.
It's Creton.
I've heard somebody.
No, it's
Creton.
Way to pronounce that.
So, alright, I'll get my well, I only have 1 dagger. I would like to try to stick it into the wall, tie a rope, and try to get it to like the other side where you have something to like shimmy across.
Dagger probably isn't going to do the trick against the wall. Like this is stone down here now. You're a little bit lower ground and you're dealing with
into a giant dice tower.
mostly stone. Just for the sake of simplicity, we'll
So it's
here. Boom.
Or South Alien style.
Kind of hear a little bit what you guys are talking about.
Four of us. The ability to walk on walls. As long as the spell works. It's only 4 of us. Someone needs to jump out there. I'll cast a spell.
That means one of the 4 can carry the other one.
well, if
You can't stop the 4 and jump on his back.
it ties, if the person who jumps across first can tie a rope around him, so they don't make it.
Fucking spell. It's broken.
No, I would
I mean, I guess it is.
You apologizing to a mini?
That's really funny. If I could give you inspiration, Ron, I would give you it for that.
Do you have inspiration?
If I could give you a resistance to
Paralyzation.
paralyzation.
You get saved on paralyzation.
Yeah, right. That's what I needed.
Somebody would need to.
Jump.
Yeah, instead of
I'm
instead
saying
of blocking
her
your sacred
type.
flames.
I don't think advantage would have helped against a 24 DC.
24, nah, I needed to crit. All right, so we're gonna say
Wow, the runes say MMA.
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 Not 8 mm.
oh, they're runes. This is the collapsed tunnel.
Where the worm's hiding. The moon stag worm. It's a
Also-
worm stag. It's where all these things are coming from.
Whoa!
20 minutes.
You rolled a 2, by the way.
Dark Dungeon host. Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's like a circus fire.
Yeah.
Alright, so you casting that spell?
Let me try and see if I can help us get across this. Good try.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad. As if it's
Oh, he's gonna leak from self-resistance.
Please no more leaking.
Can't quite nail the spell.
Spider in this, and then it just fails.
Try it again. Just make sure you think it's better as you do it. You won't fail. See? It works every time.
It's funny one.
100% of the time it works.
1, 2, get in spider walk.
What do you use?
Well-
You need one.
I can hop on where's the back, maybe.
I don't
Like I can hang on as
He'd be walking sideways, so you wouldn't be on his back. You'd end
Here.
up being like.
Can I have that? Because I have disadvantage to ability checks. Please.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna.
Between you two, it's easy. Who could handle the rope better?
I can handle the rope better.
I think so.
Not the rope?
We're talking about securing it or getting across on it.
Getting across.
I could get across.
Rope.
So then Shaq
Wait, who's got the better dex?
Crossing the rope would be strength, wouldn't
might
it?
be athletics.
Oh, I thought it was more like acrobatics.
I'm
'Cause
thinking,
it's literally
You're
acrobatics.
not walking across it.
If you were doing like
Why not?
If you're doing a tightrope walk.
Yeah.
that'd be acrobatics. If you're
Because
like,
he didn't bring a 10-foot pole. That's why we got into this problem. He can't balance
if you're
himself.
doing arm over arm or something.
You don't do a
I guess-
tightrope
My
walk.
man.
You don't do a tightrope walk over a pole.
What are you gonna do? A ninja run?
No, you do it over a rope.
Yeah,
It's a tightrope.
depends on how the rope is stretched. And all
I wasn't thinking about doing that.
I could
So,
still do it.
I'm
might be a
gonna be
little
on the ceiling. If I can walk on the ceiling, I'm gonna hold the rope
I
and you
can't
can swing
believe we're
across.
stuck behind.
I will hold the rope.
Yeah, he's gonna pull you
Oh
off.
my god.
I don't.
Guys, we've been playing
Okay.
for 7
Oh,
years.
that's
It's not
fine.
rocket science.
This is the hole. This is the pit at the bottom of the staircase. So you guys are standing at the bottom of this staircase, and there's this 10-foot pit in front of you. You're either going to have to use your spider walk or
We're
make
gonna
some
use
kind
this-
of strength check to.
Everyone but.
How is the pit hinge constructed?
It was like a tarp. So when he stepped on
Okay,
it,
so it's literally just a hole.
yeah,
Okay,
How wide is the hole?
So 40 is
10,
10 feet.
10 by 10.
40 is the only one.
10 by 10.
Spider.
That's fine. You guys walk across.
I'm gonna tie the rope around your waist again.
Buggy has the rope. 'cause he's strong.
And I'm gonna get to the other side.
And then I'll make a running jump while you run.
And,
We'll be the rest
and
of
I'll
this way. Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Both of you roll strength checks.
Go team go.
Just don't roll a 1.
I'll
Wait,
use a crowbar.
before you do your crazy shenanigans, I'm gonna bless you.
on this day.
That's a pass. That's a 9.
Minus
What's that?
Is that guidance or
No, I think it's bless plus 2, right?
is that both of us?
Yeah, both of you get a plus 2 to your d20 rolls.
7
Okay.
plus 2 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. So
Good enough.
okay.
Good enough.
Woo!
Or he's just like hits the corner of the lip.
Yeah.
Barely makes it.
Right.
Couldn't really get the running start from the stairs.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Oh
Like
my-
like
Curb-
feet on the
curb
feet on
stomps
the edge
himself.
of the pit, and Olga's has to pull. Right. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are in the room.
Great.
Guys, I have a silly idea. But what happened if we try to quietly sneak on the top of the ceiling and cut the chain down and have the chain hit the top of the sarcophagus?
My brother in
Then you
tomorrow.
would draw the worm into the room.
My brother and Tamora, we are the least stealth group I have ever seen in my life.
Alright, can I attempt to try it?
I've seen
My
all
brother and
of our-
Tamora.
I've seen all
Well,
of our
hey,
other girls.
is
brother
that
in
freaking
Christ,
success
but-
going first?
Oh,
You might as well-
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
What now?
I would like to try to. So I can go on the ceiling, right?
Yes.
I would like to try to get to the
How was that last?
It
chain
makes sense out of game, but
and to try to
That
break
makes
it.
the last
1
one.
minute.
Okay.
You have like 35 seconds left.
Oh shit!
Falls in.
Fucking
Christ.
1 minute.
Or Tamora.
Yeah, I'll help you smash the.
To change,
Initially, I
yeah.
didn't hear you, and then I was just throwing.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
25 seconds.
Oh, still 29 seconds. You haven't done anything yet.
So what do you? How are you trying to break this chain that is affixed to the wall?
I do have like thieves tools. I don't know if they have.
I'm
Do
gonna.
you?
I do.
Of course you do.
Like, does it have like a file or something?
Yeah.
I'll like try to fire it real
Are they,
quick.
are they bolted in?
Mhm.
I'm gonna use the crowbar
Okay.
and like push it through the loops and.
Okay. So cool. So between
crowbar and
your
file.
working it and him muscling it, are you both working on the same like?
Nah,
Say,
Yeah, we're working on the phone.
Okay, so I'll say you kind of pry, snap, right?
Yeah.
And you're like kind of sawing and trying to get through, so it like hangs, and then as soon, once you get through, boom, comes down, smashes on the ground, breaks in a bunch of pieces,
Hey, nice. We are good for stealth, I see.
and
No.
crashes onto the sarcophagus. You see the sarcophagus lid.
Did you check for undead?
Yeah, Tamora. May you bless us.
This one's friendly.
As that happens, from the
Yes,
hallway,
then maybe he did not get syphilis from one side.
I would say you're on the ground, right? Where are you?
Yeah.
On the on the floor, right?
He went ahead of us on the ceiling.
Okay.
We were all
Ceiling,
sort of back a
ceiling.
bit.
I mean, I would have been almost
Floor,
like, yeah.
floor. Okay. You would notice, probably wouldn't hear them, but you would notice these beetles
Oh shit!
about this big start to
It's the beetle badger.
pour out of this room. So why don't you guys place yourselves in
Pour
here?
out? As in, like, how many?
Exactly.
Can we take a fucking short rest or some shit? I need my spells back.
I think we need to take our rest till next week.
The only field is
I want that one.
spell thing.
It's a great AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're right on the other edge. Of the
Yeah.
satchel.
And you guys are all the way over there?
We didn't
On
walk
the
forward.
ceiling.
Yeah, on the ceiling, yeah.
They went over to the ceiling where the
Can we get rid of this?
skull was.
Yeah.
What kind of beetle are
But
they?
try to
Like
keep
dung
it
beetle
intact.
or like scarab beetle?
More like a scarab beetle.
Hmm.
And they're large, like they're like this big.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're hungry.
Bing.
Yeah, do we think we can ride? These things
I-
look like cool bumper cars.
Bing. Bing.
Those
Yeah,
ones
a little
look
big
like
for that
wait.
sarcophagus. Wow, they just jumped right past the guys in the sarcophagus, huh?
No, they came from.
They came up.
Well, they're up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
This one is heading towards Algress.
Oh, they came out of the hole, not out
They
of
came
the
out of the
sarcophagus.
hole,
I thought you
and
said the sarcophagus slid open and they
It
poured
did
out.
slid open.
okay,
Started to.
two different things happened. The
Oh.
sarcophagus lid started to slide open, and beetles come pouring out of here.
John Paul or
Um,
Ringo?
Yeah, we're gonna call it here before we get into this because
Oh,
this
yeah.
will
Okay.
take a minute.
Who's supposed to reveal to me first?
It's the same mini as last time.
Yeah.
We added them back in.
Another one.
His twin brother Balka. This one here is good. Like you would see, it comes up the wall and starts to make a beeline towards you. What are you wearing? In terms of
A breastplate.
Maurice.
A thong.
One starts to come towards Maurice. Not wearing armor.
No armor.
Not wearing armor.
Leather.
Leather.
I am
You should be
wearing.
wearing armor.
I am wearing armor.
You are wearing armor.
Yeah, I am wearing armor.
Okay, then there's one heading towards you as well.
Wait, I'm not
I
wearing
like
armor.
metal.
No, I'm just like,
I like metal.
They're definitely heading towards the people who have a lot of metal. This is not a new mini. In fact, this is one of my oldies but goodies. As a Bronze Moon Stag Warrior steps
He's
out.
bronze.
Here's
He's
the
they're obviously going to attack him. That's the most metal in the room.
Yeah.
It looks pretty metal.
he's got a giant metal bronze sword on his back.
He is
Along
big
with
as the other
everything
guy.
else.
Yeah,
Same stature.
we all
Same
have like
stature.
coins on us.
Yeah. So armored.
But I don't think gold. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we'll call it there because this might take a minute.
I will be away. Does somebody want my character sheet?
Yeah, we're definitely going to need you.
Then I will keep this here. I'll not forget them.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need your firepower.
Let me also, because there's a couple things with people. So it's still technically scaly blue.
Yeah, still
'Cause
scratching.
it's
every
still the
so
same day.
What I would love to do though.
So you've been in this, not total, I guess.
25 minutes?
This dungeon.
Well, but that doesn't include the entering.
Oh, thank you.
You probably have been in the dungeon total for 30
Oh, so we should have been third dice.
because I didn't drop from the last session.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say 30 minutes.
Drop attention dice.
Oh, let me do a
Yeah.
Six.
6. Oh shit.
Every 10
High
minutes.
tension.
Well, I mean, every hour they roll.
Every hour.
A little tension.
a little bit of tension. Anton is exhausted.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I can't. I lost a spell, and you hit me for fucking 5, which hurts.
You guys lucky you didn't get hit by by Chief Alka.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
fuck some shit up.
yeah. I honestly thought we were gonna have to retreat that fight. To be honest.
If the
No, wait.
104
Yeah, we just paralyzed the shit out.
Do you have anything going on? Any ongoing effect? Anything? Nothing?
I have shield of faith.
Shield of Faith?
Some damage.
Oh wait, default spell time is 1 minute, right?
No, 1 round.
1 round.
Yeah.
That would be over.
Okay,
That would be over.
not Shield of Faith.
Sorry.
Well, I mean that's the default is Shield of Faith.
shield base doesn't have a minute timer or anything.
Okay,
Okay, so it's 1 round.
gotcha.
Run around 80.
Well, Spider Climb is.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a cantrip. That's definitely 1 turn.
Main armor still going.
Okay.
Hour. Spider climb is the. If I need to see.
1,000 divided by 10 is 100.
Yes.